Hello folks, welcome back to MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries and this pretty miserable sight of a Warhammer who's seen better days. Anyway, if you remember, several hours ago in our playthrough, we had a conversation with Fahad and Rihanna. I cut these out to include now at the beginning of this next episode, once we commence our journey into the Reputation 11 territories. But as we've done previously, I didn't want to include this in the past, because otherwise hours would pass before we actually got to when these conversations became relevant again.
Hey, boss man.
Hey Fahad, been a while.
Me and the crew real busy lately. Glad to see the contracts rolling in. Like that. Doing a bloody good job too.
Thanks.
Gotta say. Just one thing though. You and your fellow pilots might want to dodge the enemy's fire a little better.
We're doing our best.
We're running triple shifts after some of these jobs. And I know you're doing your level best under the circumstances. I get that, I do. It ain't easy. All I'm saying is, try to bring the mechs home with all their limbs still attached. That's not too much to ask, is it?
I'll do my
No,
best.
It isn't, mate. It's pretty bloody reasonable, I think. Well, there you go. Some friendly advice on the house, Gov. Gonna get back to work now. Catch you later.
We'll get to it then. We've got a lot of repairs needing doing. In fact, this is not how you will see the mech bay looking after the end of this conversation here, because another 6 or 7 missions will have passed by the time you see this. Right, Rihanna, what have you got to say? We're hunting for Black Inferno.
Hey, Commander. Thanks to Spears' people, we now know we're somewhere within Inferno's current sphere of operations. However, we still haven't been able to pinpoint the location of their base. What we have learned is the name of the man who killed your father.
There he is.
The leader of Black Inferno. Name's Andreas Kane. He was loyal to one of the Marek factions for a while, making a nasty name for himself.
So this is where they're
He was
operating.
responsible for several massacres as well. Of course, that was before he struck out on his own and set up shop as a mercenary. After that, his trail runs cold. Unfortunately, that means there's a lot we still don't know, like how Inferno became as big as they are, or who their current benefactor is.
Not Manic then.
Andreas Kane. When we find him, Rihanna, I'm gonna tear him and his mech limb from limb.
Bold
I
claim
have
for a
no
king
doubt,
crab.
Commander, but we need to find him first. I've been scanning the comms looking for any mention of Inferno activity. Not 10 minutes ago, I picked up a distress call from a nearby port city. They have come under successive attacks by a mercenary group.
Well, we got to
and
get
they're
there
asking
then.
for immediate help. Sound familiar?
Sure does.
The distress call had this image embedded in the transmission. It's a map of the city and port. I think it's best if I drop you down here, just outside this farm. You can proceed from there into the main city itself and ensure that it's protected. The port is nearby, over here. That's
Copy.
where I'll pick you up once the city and port have been secured. Questions?
Nope. Plan sounds good.
All right. Get us where we need to go, Commander. I'll keep monitoring the situation.
Roger that.
Copy, Rihanna. Okay, well, it's another distress call. It doesn't make any sense not to go right there, but like I said, with our logic that we're approaching this playthrough with, I'm going through all the tiers of reputation linearly, which means we have a few other things to wrap up first. That will have already been covered from your perspective in the previous episode. So, right now I'm going to time skip ahead, and we will jump into our pursuit of Andreas Kane and the Black Inferno. Okay, if I edit this as I intended to, then you should have just seen the briefing that Rihanna gave us regarding a second distress call up at Kavanagh. Before we go there though, I actually want to go over a couple other things. Begin this episode, of all things, with some accounting. You may have noticed that my funds are a little bit lower than they were last time you saw us play. That's because, while editing the videos, I spotted something. If you remember, we had a bunch of random stuff in our equipment table, which we couldn't get an explanation for what it was. Well, I managed to work out where it came from. Although I'm playing a vanilla campaign, I did briefly turn on yet another mech lab to get access to Goblin for this playthrough, because he's normally exclusive to the Xbox only version of the game. However, in doing so, it created a bunch of work orders on my mechs to convert them to yet another mech lab standard. And then when I reverted it back to vanilla, it generated a bunch of work orders to put it back to how it should be for the vanilla campaign. Now, those were giving me all sorts of random values, And so at the time, I cancelled them when I loaded up the vanilla game ahead of that recording. That inadvertently gave me 800 and something, hang on, I worked it out precisely, 834,063 C-bills I shouldn't have had. And that's somewhat problematic because at various points in this playthrough, I dropped down to as low as I think 40,000, which I should have been in the negative if I had not had that bump to my cash early on. But I have found a solution. First of all, I've taken away that credits using a save game editor. And now I'm going to sell 2 mechs. I've double checked this, that I had access to at the time where my C-bills reached their lowest point. And I will sell them now. And selling them, I've double checked this, selling them in this star system gets me the exact same amount as I would have had I sold them back when we were at our lowest point, which was, I think, over on here, Parkesi. So that is how we will remedy this situation. And we're going to sell from our cold storage. This was the first one here, Panther. So we can sell that. We should have sold this years ago, as well as this specific locust. This one we got later. You can see that's a bandit one. But this was one we got from the Capellans way earlier on in our campaign. And by selling those two together, we make 850,573 C-bills, which is, 16,000 roughly more than we had given as bonus early on. And therefore, we never dropped below 0 when we got down into dire financial straits from buying all those hero mechs. In fact, I think it was this very hero mech that created the problem for us, where we had to sell a bunch of stuff to get access to it. Thank God we did, because it carried us through the mid-game. Now, all that situation has been restored. We're a little bit better off compared to how we were. Also, in the process of getting through this fiasco here with the C-bills and selling things and mods, I've come to the realization that post Shadow of Kerensky, the game no longer charges you for having mechs in cold storage. It used to be like 10% of what it would be if it was in your active lance here, or available mechs anyway. So for example, this Warhammer would have cost 5,000 per cycle to keep it in cold storage. Now it's 0 though. You will have noticed that my due payment didn't change at all from selling those 2 mechs. That situation is now totally resolved. We don't need to worry about it. I'm glad I did bother to put in the effort to work it out though, because it would have bugged me if I'd gone through the whole game and then realized, well, I shouldn't have had as much cash as I did. But now we should have been really slightly better off, to the tune of 16,000 C-bills than we were earlier. Not that it has made any difference to us. Now let's refresh our memory. What did Rihanna say? For you it's only been 5 minutes, for me it's been over a day ago. Okay, Commander, same plan as we discussed. I'll drop you near the farm on the outskirts of the city, clear the farm of any enemies, then proceed to the city itself. Once the city is secured, I'll pick you up at the port. As usual, we have no idea what the force strength of our enemy is, but this isn't a small outpost, so you should expect a substantial number of mechs supported by both ground and air forces. Plan accordingly. Good luck. Okay, Rihanna. This is the second of 2 kind of distress calls that we are reporting to, and that's kind of why I have delayed the briefing, because it doesn't make sense to have gone through all those other high reward quests when we had access to this, I think, early in 3019, so almost 2 years have passed, and apparently Black Inferno is still attacking Kavanaugh all this time later. It's going to take us 69 days to get there, nice, but before we do that, we will make sure everything is repaired. It won't be too much of a bill, so it's certainly not worth going to any of these repair hubs to get it done. And now we can properly begin this episode. What a convoluted mess I created for myself by going through all that. We have discovered some new territories here, including the junkyard. I think it's the only area in the Light and Commonwealth that's Reputation 10. Well, I guess this one is too, actually, but it is another hideous repair cost. We saw this before in this area, which was kind of exclusively only one campaign mission. The junkyard. What does it say about it? The planets in this region are known as junkyards, planets where scrap and components come and go daily. Scrap is sold by vultures, junkers, and even MechWarriors who are looking to offload some junk and gain a few extra C-bills. The more inventive buyers are able to salvage working components from the scrap, creating Frankenstein-like equipment that can turn a tidy profit. Interesting. I don't think we will see a Frankenmech here, but we will see one later on in the game. Got a new industrial hub here too, if we want to jump to it. We did bypass these two high reward quests, but these are slightly more challenging than this campaign mission. So we're going to go past them and then circle back around and finish off the Free Worlds League area later on. And this one, fourth one, is actually Reputation 11. So we have kind of fallen far behind our original goal of completing the missions at our current reputation level, but as we saw earlier, it's impossible to stick to that throughout the game once you leave the Capellan Confederation, essentially. There's just too many of them. Let's begin our mission. Campaign mission. A distress call has been received from a wealthy civilian settlement that claims to be under attack by a group of raiders. Yeah, under attack for over a year and a half. Anyone in the area willing to intervene on their behalf is being offered compensation and additional combat bonuses. From the pattern we've identified, there is every reason to believe these raiders are Black Inferno in disguise, intent on driving people from their land. The objective is to protect that settlement and eliminate any and all Inferno forces. Somehow Inferno is only suspicious of us. We've done 2 missions against them. You'd think they'd be gunning for our blood. Even Kurita hates us more than Black Inferno. And I'm going to go all in on cash here to get a huge bump in money because I don't think there's any good salvage from this mission. There's a good reward, I can tell you that much, but I don't recall there being that many heavy mechs. So cash is what we want. Let's take that. Let's also take this. It's a bit risky because 60 tons is well below par at this stage in the game. I will compensate by giving everyone else these heavy hitters. And you, I'm actually going to take you off the Warhammer and give you something with more armor because I have a limited number of PPCs and I need this awesome to be fed, so to speak, with replacements should it come to that. Look at all these guys though, over 400 armor on each of them, us down in 256. I don't think this quick draw is going to survive the level, but we're going to do one mission. What is the, out of curiosity, what is the max we could go up to 290 with our current arrangement of mechs, but 280 is more than enough. 35 tons under should be fine. And let me just quickly finesse things here. You're already max. In fact, both of you are max on that. So I'm going to give you the awesome, which will also protect you because you've got lower evasion. You need ballistics. You need ballistics slightly more and need missiles slightly more. So actually swap these two. This way you're better odds of getting that last ballistic, getting up in ballistic skills. And you've got better odds of getting missile kills with this. I think that's how it works. It's dependent on the number of kills you get, how much skill you gain. That seems to make sense in my head, but maybe it's just a random value for each time you drop in a mech. Okay, one last thing we need to do is check out our weapons groups in this. Medium lasers can be on chainfire, that can be on thumb button. This can be on this. Where are those medium lasers exactly? In the arms and the torso. They're both right torso. Okay. Let's swap it slightly then. No, let's not swap it. I'm just convoluting things. There's never going to be a time where I want to fire around a corner with a single medium laser. You saw how I was doing that earlier with the Thunderbolt. And yeah, it works well for something heavier, but yeah, it's pointless spending that much time with the medium laser. One thing I do need to do though is give it the Cavaliers paint scheme. Too much yellow on that one. It's a wide boy. Look at this thing, stanced. Cool. It's an alright looking mech, but it's not going to be able to. Apparently it does 81 damage, but I don't believe that for a second. Not with 4 medium lasers and what, an SRM6 or something. Okay, mission, let's begin.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar door.
You can hear battle already going on outside.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay, let's rock.
I'm detecting enemy forces straight
You can
ahead.
see a mech jumping around down there.
Copy.
Ooh, look at this map. This is the first map we've played that's not square since like the very start of the tutorial.
Commander, patching it through now.
You came. Thank you. We're under attack once again. Please, we need immediate assistance.
That base is going down fast. I better get in there
They've got
actually.
a fire starter on the field, Commander. It'll destroy
I
that
can see
farm
it.
if we don't take it out.
It's trash in the place.
New target fired.
Focus target has been updated.
Oh, that's not a... yeah. Wrong missiles. Lost sight of it through the trees here. Let's try and pull it back towards my friendlies. It's coming this way. This thing's just getting hammered.
Tango destroyed.
Okay, good. First one down.
Focusing on issue target.
There's another mech over there.
Our employer wants this area cleared of all tanks.
Critical.
Nice.
Target destroyed.
What is this coming towards us? Locust. 1E. It's fine. It's an energy one.
Locust.
What is the difference between the 3V and the 1E? If E is for energy, and they got the same loadout, the 3V is a later Gen 1, several hundred years later. But what did the new 31st century mech give the Locust exactly? Ooh. Brutal.
Target acquired.
And I think we got 100 light mech kills there. Incoming.
Target destroyed.
Something was firing LRMs at me from over there.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Manticore.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice work clearing the farm, Commander. Now you need to get to the city.
Wow, okay. No damage yet on anything. That, hang on. That's not what I want. This thing is lagging so far behind. I think I've got to pilot it. Otherwise, we'll be... yeah. We'll just be screwed. So, you know what? Quick draw, you did alright. We didn't really come across anything heavy. 48 kilometers an hour. Good grief. One of my favorite mechs in the Battletech franchise is the Warhawk, the Massacre. It's a 4 PPC, 4 ER clan PPC behemoth. Plus it packs some LRMs as well. And it can manage a speed of, what, 64 I think it is. It really gives you a clear picture of how superior clan Omni-mechs are to these ancient Innisphere junkers. There's a very square top to that hill. Look at the low poly version popping in. Oh, what a walk. At least we're not in the urban mech. I would like to see more maps like this that aren't just plain squares. I know some of the later DLCs are much more carefully crafted. Hello.
Incoming missile.
Why am I going in for a punch? Oh, bad, bad. Why did I...
Enemy mech down.
Watch out, Ryan. You're gonna get punched.
Heat critical.
Take his arm off. There he goes. That's the K version, the Kuritan version. Don't overheat. Actually, sod it, overheat and get like an alpha strike on this guy.
System offline.
There we go. Shut him down. I think that Orion was taking a beating there. He's still got armor at least. Thunderbolt's fine. Quick draw somehow. Still going. We took a beating there, shouldn't have. Took a punch right to the side torso, I think. And it's the bad side torso to be hit, because it means 2 PPCs gone if it's cracked. The slow march continues. We have a line of sight on our city. Slowly getting there. And
That's weird. I'm not detecting any enemy presence, Commander. Nothing. Head into the city, but proceed with caution.
I don't think I will, actually,
I'm not sure
Rihanna.
what's going on, but I don't like it.
I remember this mission from, I don't know, a year ago when I first played this game. I didn't make it much further than this in the campaign. But, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to tell you that something is going to happen in that city. And if I remember correctly, we took this exact same route
Commander,
around the northern
what are
edge.
you seeing?
Nothing, Rihanna.
It's completely deserted. There's no one here.
Don't bet on it. Yeah, we'll stay outside of the city where our firepower is slightly better. I'd love to be sitting up on top of that with the PPCs. What is this? Oh, it's ruins of some trees. Look how tiny they are compared to the mech. The Atlas is a much quicker walk cycle on the exterior view. This cockpit looks absolutely giant from the inside here. Could fit like 3 people sitting abreast in here. Okay, what I'm going to do is send my guys on ahead, and I will quickly just peek my nose in here and duck away. As quickly as an awesome can do anything quickly.
My God.
Oh no!
It's a trap.
Oh, who could have predicted it?
Multiple Inferno dropships inbound on your location, Commander.
And here they come.
Looks like they're landing at either end of the city,
Well,
trying to box you in. Watch
that'll
your
be their
six.
loss. Let's move up, team. What do we got here?
I've got another half dozen bogies inbound.
Cicada.
Looks like VTOLs.
Nice. That's how you kill one of those. VTOL's coming in.
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
Yeah, okay, I don't know what I'm thinking trying to get that.
Target.
Shifting to your target, Commander.
Get this commando. He's a brawler. Oh, miss. Take his leg off if we can. Make him easier to kill.
New target. ready.
Jesus. Okay, what else are we dealing with here? Oh my god, a hunch. Let's take his side off while my guys are on the Banshee. Oh, damn, through the legs. Come on. There goes his big gun. Let's deal with that. Oh my god.
Target destroyed. Target
Okay, help
destroyed.
these guys out on this.
We're on it, sir.
His right torso, so from our left is where we want to aim on this guy.
Critical.
There goes his PPC. Oh, I'm open though.
Hunchback.
Oh, shoot. Okay, don't shoot my right torso. I need some guys to take aggro.
Target acquired. Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Get everything to cycle.
Outstanding work.
Oof.
Now let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, you're
Head to
cracked.
port for extraction. I'll meet you there.
You've lost rear armor. I think a hunchback maybe shot you in the back there. Maybe there's warriors overhead. Oh, we've got another long walk here. We'll cut through the city. Now it's cleared. I think it's definitely better to... Something's flashing at me in this corner. Definitely better to stay around the edge here. That hunchback at close range. I know we were in range as it happened anyway, but...
45 seconds out, Commander. Prepare for extraction.
Well, we're about 45 minutes away, Mariana, so you're going to have to hang around. Try not to destroy too much of the city. This isn't really the junkyard I was led to believe from the description of the region, but I suppose there's got to be some city somewhere on these planets. Through this parkland. If I switch to external cam, I can delude myself into thinking we're getting there quicker. These are nice little balconies there. Oh, this is not even a way to go. Quickdraw's got good armor, except in the one place it's cracked open on the rear. But good armor on that thing was only like 250 odd, so can't really trust it. Okay, we're coming, Rihanna. We're almost there. Bear with.
Commander, I've got 2 ASFs targeting the Leopard. They're in close pursuit. I'm going to throw up a screen and take evasive action. I'm sorry, but you're on your own for the moment.
All right,
Send as
we'll
many
manage.
of these bastards to hell as you can.
Will do. How do I want to play this? Apart from the Orion, we are... Oh no, we've got 2 long range, 2 short range. How do I want to play this? I don't know. We'll do what we can here. I may lose 2 PPCs in this fight. Potentially more. Let's try and get into this base. Why have we got to go so close to this? Destroy them before the inevitable happens. Oh, this is not good. My team's not going to come in here. Hang on, I'm an assault mech. I can fix this problem. Oh, I can't fix the problem. Ooh, okay. This might be about to go badly wrong.
On our way.
Somebody's firing. Okay, I see a Marauder. I see a Blackjack. This wall's about to get blown down. If they blow through the wall, we'll fire straight back. There's our target then.
Focus target received, Commander.
Marauder, fire at that side torso. Take it off. Damn it. Lost 2 PPCs.
Weapon destroyed.
Okay, let's switch to something else. This'll do.
New target hunted.
Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
New target Thunderbolt. Target
Just get a shot off on you. Or the Orion's about to get cored.
target destroyed.
Requested target ID received.
Make it this one.
Engaging.
He's almost down.
Excessive structure damage. I need help.
You're fine.
Target destroyed.
Just go
Right,
next.
Commander.
Critical.
Don't overheat. Take off that side torso with all the lasers. There we go, he's just a PPC now. The Blackjack, I think, is overheated.
Critical.
Last guy.
Target identified.
Hit that explosive behind him.
Target acquired.
Don't overheat. Damn it.
Weapon destroyed.
Nice of you to show up there, awesome, at the end. Oh my god, my aim.
Reporting heavy damage.
Wow, we really... It went against us big time at the end of that one.
The ages, Commander. The last of the Inferno forces seem to be bugging out.
3
Looks
mechs
like I'm
cord in
clear.
the center.
Heading to your location now. Hold tight.
Jesus. Wow, okay, we're going to have a repair bill and a half just as well. I took cash. I did not think that was going to be... That last battle is what screwed us completely. I shouldn't have charged in. Should have stayed in that canyon that we walked into that area. If we'd strung them out a bit more... Oh, but check it out. I knew it was coming. Marauder 3R. A new heavy that also needs repairs. So we're going to go straight to an industrial bay. And an Ultra Autocannon 5, a little bit too late, unfortunately. We have moved on. ERPPC. Could have got another Thunderbolt. Oh, this is the SS, the Steiner version. So it's normally the 5S, but it's a second S appended onto it to represent the Steiner mix. So that has a PPC instead of the large laser, I think. And a flamer instead of the machine guns. Otherwise, it's the same. The Wolverine K is new for us too, I think. What's different about this with the Wolverine? Ah, okay, it abandons the autocannon. Takes a large laser as well. Other than that, Commando 2D, I think, might also be... We must have... No, yeah, it's like the 1D I think we're missing still. We've not come across. Alright, that was kind of rough. Ooh. And too much things that we can't use. Or can't salvage. Let's actually, it's better if I do it like this. Then we can... Or is it better to focus one down? Let's get both. Can clear out a Cantina mission quicker if I focus on one thing. But then there's no guarantee. Oh, whatever. We'll take it. I think it's better like that. Yeah. Everyone's healthy. That's what matters. Although it's kind of redundant because we're going to need to take a lengthy repair to get all this fixed. I can't believe you made it out of there in one piece, Commander. We barely did. Not many pilots could have survived an onslaught like that. Those sons of bitches figured out we were in the neighborhood, and they laid a trap for us. Worse than that, we walked right into it. They laid this trap 2.5 years ago. Not quite, but still. They've been waiting a long time, waiting patiently for us to pitch up. I should have seen it coming. Yeah, we really should have. We got our job reward, so a bit of extra cash. And, ooh, living the dream. New software for predicting enemy movement and additional magnetic anomaly sensors installed in the mech increase precision for targeting systems, retaining target lock longer and through brief interruptions of line of sight. That would be good had we salvaged that longbow at the end of the last episode. But actually, we don't really have many mechs that are reliant on LRMs, and we're going to have one fewer now because this is going in the bin. We don't need another 60-tonner. This thing has more armor and more firepower. Better to take a hunchback in a pinch than a quick draw of all things. I dread to think. It's, you know what, it's not... This is horrendous, but... I'm amazed that... It's actually, it's not as bad because this place has an insane repair cost modifier, same as the refugee place. It seems like these regions that only spawn campaign missions, unlike this one down here. Oh no, this one only had one campaign as well. Oh, it just seems random then. I don't know why these specific regions have such huge modifiers. We're going to go to Penkada here. Yes, that is where we're going because there's no other industrial hub closer. And then we'll go down to Killarney afterwards. Travel is prohibited, because we need to speak to Rihanna. So we're going to do that, but again, for one final time, I'm going to edit out this conversation and put it into the next episode once we get up to Reputation 11 missions. But then we're going to be mixing things up a little bit because we're no longer responding to these distress calls. We have a little bit of time to prepare ourselves thematically ahead of the next campaign mission. So what I'll do is I'll leave them till the end of the episodes going forwards, and that way we will not have to worry about editing these conversations with Fahad and Rihanna out. Let's go speak to her now. Let me see. 20 days away. Okay. Right, now we've taken care of Rihanna, we can continue on with our journey of clearing out the Hide Award quests. Jumping back across the border to the Freewells League. But then I remembered, actually, we're going here first. Oh my goodness. We have a hero mech on the market. That's appeared since we just talked to Rihanna. That wasn't there a second ago, was it? Okay, well, I'm not going to turn my nose up at it. Let's go for that. Yes, please. 34 days to get there. We have plenty of cash in hand. And yeah, we're not doing any repairs until we arrive. A hero dragon. Interesting. Oh, and a grasshopper. One of few mechs we haven't seen yet. And we're seeing it now, but not on the field. This is, well, I don't know. It's kind of nothing. We'll have a look at it. Inheriting a DRG-1C from his grandmother, Martin Takeda went about customizing the mech to better accommodate his preferences in long-range weapons. He would later venture out with his twin brother Donald to serve as hired gunslingers for those willing to pay for maintaining their custom machines. It's a relatively basic machine. We will take it. We seem to have a habit of always getting hero mechs that are slightly below the tier that we need. But I will have another one. Why not? We have the C-bills to afford it. 5% less. Now we're in Steiner territory. And we're going to get some repairs underway. I want to repair everything. I don't think I need to finesse anything in here. No, we've got plenty of that. That's not that big a repair bill. Let's see. How did this fare? Ooh, it didn't fare so well. We have spare PPCs. Let's make it this. Okay, 62 days. The Awesome's going to be out of it for a while. I did down tech that PPC on purpose there, just because I like them cycling at the same speed. It kind of can throw off my rhythm a bit if I have to... Yeah, if I'm aiming something, I'm leading the shots on a moving target, and then if I'm cycling them in sequence, or firing them in sequence, and then suddenly one of them hitches and doesn't fire when I expect it to, it can throw me a bit. Let's... Oh, and we need to do this one too. 9 days. The Thunderbolt barely took... And it took a lot of damage, but apparently armor is cheap as chips for this thing. And this was our last one. I'm pretty sure... It has all the parts already. It does. So we just need to do that. Well, we lost about 9 million C-bills there, but we picked up essentially 2 new mechs, the Marauder and the Dragon Flame. And I think that means we can retire this one as well. We're never going to need 2 dragons. So that'll slightly reduce our payment due. Again, it's nice to have 2 full lances so we can roll through missions. Ideally, I'd kind of want 3, but my money's not so great. So let's go and... Actually, I think we must have some news by now. We've not had news in literally almost a year. What's that about? We're not looking to do Black Harvest. We need to cross the border back to Killarney here. I think this is part of the Duchy of, not Tamarind, Abbey District it is. I'm trying to look for Boang, so here's Abbey District actually, it's those three, Silver and Maxwell. Just beside it, and Tamarind is this one, this region. So we're still in Independent Worlds. We're crossing a couple Cantina missions, but I don't want to stop. I want to keep the ball rolling because it is now March 2021 and our time is ticking if we want to get this whole campaign finished before the first DLC comes around. Killarney it is. Let's jump. We won't have the awesome, but I think everything else should be finished. And where are we? Shipping disruption. At the end of the 29th century, the Gina Juropak, I think Gina is maybe not said like I'm saying it. Anyway, Gina Juropak land trains premiered as a joint venture between our two transnational corporations, and they have been moving vast quantities of materials across inhospitable worlds ever since, places where the infrastructure for more permanent shipping, such as rails, does not make economic sense. However, that agreement has profited Juropak far more than my company. And while all of my predecessors were too timid, I am not. It's time to tip the scales in our favour. A targeted strike at the shipping facilities on a border world will hit Juropak's bottom line without damaging our own assets. We'll then suggest better security contracts for protection, which will link to their profits, not ours. In a few years' time, the disparity will initiate several clauses in the original contract, allowing us to gain a greater control of the initiative. Everybody wins. Well, everyone except Juropak. Okay, sounds fair. We can help you out. This actually, the Gina Juropak land trains are something that pops up in one of my favourite source books, the Vehicle Annex TRO. It's filled to the brim with stuff you will never ever see in a game or on a tabletop or computer game. It's just various support and supply vehicles, trains, land trains, boats, scooters, all sorts of random odds and ends, civilian vehicles mostly. And although they serve no purpose really outside of maybe the RPG, tabletop RPG, it just adds such flavour to the universe and makes it feel lived in far more than a TRO filled with battle mechs does in isolation. A demolition mission then, shipping disruption. We are working against Matic. For Matic against Matic. I think these guys are a subsidiary of Matic. Yeah, we've got the exact same reputation with them. This seems to be a consistent theme throughout the free world section of this game, is we're fighting the free worlds more often than not. The transport facility you are to destroy is situated at the edge of the Balsam Desert, which stretches over 1,500 kilometers to the south. Be wary of the powerful Scirocco storms, I think that said, that sweep the area. Even in a battle mech, you could find yourself lost or suffer equipment failure in such hostile environments. Remember, the land trains are off limits. Damaging them will render this contract null and void. Okay, well we will try to avoid them. We're going to the Hoodoo Desert. And a demolition mission, there's no guarantee. Oh, at 24 salvage, we're probably not going to get anything good. Let's try and get back up to 25 million. We'll take it. Sven has no mech. Okay, well we can fix that problem easily enough. How do we want to fix it though? We've seen this before. It's basically exactly the same. It has an ER large laser. That's a new weapon for us. But the firepower is so slight. It's kind of a nothing. I really want to use this more. Let's keep it like this, and we'll switch to Shenzhen, much like we did with the quick draw. I need to check. The Marauder has the Black Inferno paint scheme here, which I'm gonna leave on. Again, it's psychological warfare against them next time we run across them. Where is my flame here? Weapon groups. You're in... That doesn't make any sense for you to be there. Where are you? Left torso is where it is. Okay, so it's not in the same places as the other dragon. Medium laser. Lasers in the two arms. Okay, well, I'll work with that. This is probably correct then. Yeah, it is. Okay, let's begin. I think this might be our last 70 difficulty mission for the playthrough, at least in the base game. I think the DLCs will scale it back a little bit.
Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We've been tasked with fully incapacitating the
Oh,
transport
God,
facility
what
marked
walk.
on your battle grid. Be warned that these are dangerous bandit-filled systems, so the facility will likely be running a highly equipped security detail.
Okay. 3 kilometers away, Rihanna. Really? You couldn't get us any closer? This is a 5-tile width map, which is as big as it gets, I think. I always felt like this environment here with these huge rock columns, you can just walk through them like they're nothing. But imagine this like falling atop the mech. It would just instantly crush the cockpit. You'd be nothing left. Red pulp. It's not... Yeah. Is there anywhere on Earth that has an environment like this? It's kind of... what's the word for it? The geological term? Is it stratified? Stratification? That has this kind of layers of sediment and rock. It's kind of a very unique look. I don't think it's totally alien. I think there might be some locales on Earth that share it. I know I'm miles ahead of my team, but like we haven't even heard a radio message yet saying we've been detected. Well, I have only myself to blame for that one. And more interestingly, let's deal with you. I've just noticed it's a factory. So take this, factory. We can literally destroy this from 1.5 kilometers away. Something is sneaking on my left. You get on that team.
We're making progress, but still have a long way to go. Keep at it,
Something
everyone.
goes up partisan.
Requested target ID received. Engaging. Yeah.
Destroyed.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this on YouTube. It's probably all just blurred out, but I am actually bringing down this factory over there in the distance. I think there might be a mech patrol coming towards us. I don't think that's part of it. Need to get a bit closer to get a different line of sight. Let's flank around to the left, climb this hill. Oh, I'm within 1 kilometer now. I do need to hit the 0 marker. Oh, come on. Get me out of there. I might send my guys down to the bottom here.
Order received. Let's go.
And then I'm just going to climb this rock, finish off the base, and then run, as we've done many times before. Please let me up here. Yes. Oh, this is not working. Okay, I'm going to be in and out of here as quick as I can.
Heavy damage to a number of the facility structures. We appear to be about halfway there.
This is a giant factory. The fact that we're not even...
Our target is now marked. Go get him. You're almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Incoming missile.
I know. I can see them on the map. Bring it down. 1%. Go. Oh, hello, Orion. We're just going to run. Don't punch me. Get around this corner. Team is fine. Leopard, fire some shots. Keep him off my back.
The transport facility has been
Right.
demolished to the point of
Front armor, hold.
incapacitation.
Hold.
Good work, Commander.
There we go. I don't think I had any cracked internals, so we should have an easy repair on that dragon. I say it every time, but the demolition missions are so variable. I mean, think how easy that was and how much cash we just made for nothing. Well, thank God we didn't take any salvage. AC2, we can replace our crappy AC2 on this dragon. And a couple tier 3 mediums. You know what? Fine, I'll take it. It will take months to get that transport facility back up and running. Fortunately, due to our contractual agreements, Judopak will be responsible for most of that financial burden. You destroyed our transport center, but for what purpose? Who are you working for? Who could it be? We managed to gain +1 with Matic for going against Matic. Great. Yes. Somehow you did some... you shot some tanks on the way in. Zeros across the board. Tiny bill. There we go. This is how we want every mission to go from this point forwards. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going straight to our next location then, which is Shadowville. I think that is how that's said. 20 days away. We can get the dragon repaired. Yes. There's no point going to an industrial hub for that. And if it's 20 days away, we will have the awesome with us too. Let's go. Travel. I need to check news again. I feel like it's glitched and it's not giving me any more. It's got me panic. Over a year has passed without a single news broadcast. Well, we've got the Dragon Flame. Nothing else new. Okay. Where are we? Quest. Again, 75 difficulty. That's our first 75. It's a raid mission, so we're going to play this nice and slow. Awesome is good for that. Our plans regarding the strike against Judopak have been intercepted, and the agent responsible is en route to the nearest communications relay station, where they will transmit our dealings to Judopak's home office. That transmission could shatter the relationship between Gina and Judopak. You must locate and destroy the communications tower to prevent the data from being leaked. But be advised, local security forces might stand in your way. Okay. With a raid mission, we're likely to destroy something, so I might go 30 salvage. These are some massive missions over here. Raids are variable in how much we kill. The fact that it was like, oh, you need to go to locate one antenna dish makes it think like this could be a very quick mission. I will gamble. I will gamble on the salvage and regret it. We need the awesome. You know what? We're going to swap. We're going to take the Marauder because we've not piloted it yet. You're going to take the awesome, and this was our reliable lance here. These guys are equal at 40. We've gone over their weapons before. You're fine. Let's get this. Making sure we got the right loadout for it. I want right arm, left arm. And you can be on my LRM button. Slightly confusing, but I think that's fine. Oh, these are on the arms as well, aren't they? I think I'm just making it confusing there. Let's change it to this. Chainfire, yeah. I won't be able to aim the arms individually, but it's fine. Okay. Easy enough. And let's rock. 295 tons, so only 45 tons under. Remember that time we were like 115 tons below? We did some raid missions where we were just solo over 150 tons under.
The communications between us and our employer have been intercepted by a Judopak agent. We'll need to cripple the infrastructure of the communication relay station in order to keep our transmissions secret. Better act fast, Commander.
We're going to head south here. I'm looking at the map, and I think... Oh, this is going to take us through that city, but whatever. There's more cover over on the right-hand side of the map, so if we need to run to a dropship...
Target acquired.
That thing's out of range. Oh, apparently my guys want to alert. Look at this cockpit here. This is cool. It's like being in an attack helicopter. Great looking mech in every iteration, whether it's the original, the MechWarrior version, or the remaster.
Just walk up to it in order to pick
CGL remaster. What am I on about? Well, let's take this. I can hear an Igor coming in.
Ready to start pickup operation.
Hello.
Package acquired.
There's a turret right there. There's an Igor hovering over this base, I think. Not anymore, it's not. Bloody partisan.
The commander wants us over there.
Let them come to us. I don't believe there's zero mechs here.
Target acquired.
I got it.
I don't know what you got. That partisan's still down there, I think. Okay.
Got your target, Commander.
This is not how to play an encounter. This is just a mess.
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Right, Manticore's gone.
Destroyed.
For the love of Christ. Kill this partisan.
Target acquired.
Target eliminated.
Target destroyed.
What a mess that was. Everyone's fine, apart from me.
Target acquired.
Targeting info updated.
Not a single mech at this base. What the hell's that about? Apparently only one of these is our target.
System offline.
I wasn't paying attention.
Target acquired.
Priority target received. Splash target.
Target neutralized.
I want to move to the far southern edge of this map and sneak around. Oh, look at this tree. Those are some strong roots. I can hear helicopters.
Target acquired.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Target destroyed.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Shh. What the hell is firing at me?
Another one.
Looks like a flamer was firing or something. Okay, we're gonna sneak around this city and hope there's no garrison there. I can see another. This isn't even a city. The city's in the background. This is like some sort of industrial plant. It's kind of in a crater, that little residential area, which is not, could be good, but I can't really tell. It'll limit the number of mechs we need to deal with at any one time, in theory. It might come from both sides here now, actually.
On our way.
Awesome, you need to catch up. Where are the mechs? I cannot believe we've got two bases with 0 mechs.
You heard the commander.
There.
Let's move.
It's a Centurion, and it's found me. He won't be alone. There. Target.
Received. Engaging.
Hold.
Falling in behind you.
Hold.
Grid location received.
Get this awesome over here. He's back. Bad aim. Oh, heavy.
Commander's target. Group up.
Through his chest there. I'm making myself a target.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
I don't know where the Centurion is.
Critical. Heat critical.
Let's burst this guy down.
System offline.
Oh, okay. Well, I did get him. Get the other guy who's shelling us. Who are you firing at from the right here, Orion? That's a somewhat...
Target acquired.
He's dead, whatever it was.
Target destroyed.
Centurion's still around.
We're on the move.
Move up, team. Everyone's good. I'm the least good.
Repo order received. Let's go.
Thunderbolt, you're actually a little bit too close. I need you back up the hill a bit here. I think that was a Centurion AH, so I think he's got an AC-20, and if he does, I want to be out of range of it. There's my target.
Target acquired.
Good work.
It was an
Commander.
AH.
That's one less target.
Gonna hold here.
Target acquired.
Take his arm off if we can.
Critical.
I don't know if my aim is good enough. Oh, hello. There's two of them. Unexpected. As they crest, we'll get them.
Grid received.
I don't want to send my guys in. That's into their optimal range. What are you firing at?
Shifting to your target, Commander.
Let's make sure we're all firing at the right guy here.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Copy. Lance
Watch that
target
arm.
identified.
System
Oh, okay. I misjudged that. Orion, you're a little too close. Oh, he needs to be, doesn't he? He's a short-range build.
heat critical.
Reporting heavy damage.
Come on.
System offline.
Deliberately fired that last shot there. I know I shot myself down all the time accidentally, but
Acquired.
sometimes I am doing it just to bring down someone who I think is close to dropping before he can get another kill. Sometimes it backfires. We're going good. How's that Orion, though? I can't find him now. He's fine as well. We've got a good vantage point on this area. Perhaps not, actually, if there's trees in the way. Team, I see someone being an idiot down there. It's the Thunderbolt. We could just snipe our target and then run. If we have a cliff...
Target acquired. Ammo low. Target destroyed.
This AC-5 actually serves a purpose. It allows me to do just a little bit of damage without really generating a lot of heat.
Target down.
Okay,
Destroyed.
move team.
Hostile dropship above.
That way team.
Positioning.
No, not the trees.
We're rolling to rendezvous.
Wherever that is. Oh my god. This is about to be chaos.
Moving as instructed.
Just run. A longbow.
New target. Longbow.
Try and salvage it.
Incoming missile.
One arm off. Hello, cicada.
Heat critical. Enemy depleted.
There goes my...
System
Oh no.
offline.
I got thrown off by ammo depleted. I think he lost his last side armor though. I need to kill him.
Critical.
Don't overheat. The other guys are...
System offline.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. I'm screwing myself now. He's dead. Let's go.
All right. I
Is that partisan shelling me? Yeah.
Security, but it looks like all outgoing
We're fine, we're fine. Oh!
I'm assuming this will buy our employers
Hurry,
enough
hurry,
time
hurry.
to track down the agent and his stolen transmission.
Got it. Just in time. Hello, Cicada.
Excellent find, Commander. Beginning recovery now.
I don't know what we got at the end there. Something. Right, fingers crossed, longbow. Otherwise, we're going to have just shit salvage again after going all in on it. Ah, no! A garbage. No interest at all in that. Your successful strike against our corporate security afforded our corporate security enough time to locate the agent and take them into custody. Juropak remains in the dark regarding our partnership. Loss of signal, transmission incomplete. They were unable to alert their friends. Look at these tier 4 machine guns. Why am I getting that? Let's take an LRM tier 4 stuff. Don't we have a mech that's got... Oh yeah, it's that dragon. Who cares? These are something I actually need. And a medium laser is too. And I guess... these, because we may one day have something with machine guns that's actually good. Okay. I always think things like this, and our missions we ended the last episodes with, working for Quicksell, is like an underutilized part of the Battletech setting. There are so many of these massive arms conglomerates out there in the wilds. They should really have more of a direct impact on story events than they do. They rarely ever come up. They're just there in the background, manufacturing things, happy as Larry. Apparently we got no loot. I don't know what was in that thing that we scanned at the end. Everyone's healthy. Repairs were slight. We didn't get good loot, though. That's unfortunate. I would have liked that longbow a lot. Was that our second longbow? What kind was it? I didn't make a note of it. Your reputation led us to believe this endeavor would be a success, but we did not realize how successful it would be. We are already hearing news of Juropak's stock value depreciating in the wake of their losses. Feel free to enjoy the bonus we've included on your contract. I'm sure we'll look to you for any future negotiations we might have. Okay, some random things of halfway decent tier. Too bad that we still don't have any news, but that's just life. I think we're going to... Oh, we didn't even read this area we were in. Freeworld's shipping lane. This region, sandwiched between the Duchy of Tamarind and Abbey District, is an important hotspot for internal shipping and trading, due to its prime location near the borders of the Leiden Commonwealth and the Cercinus Federation. It is a place of extreme prosperity for those with an entrepreneurial spirit, but it also houses considerably discontented lower class. Okay. Like I said before, Abbey District is just this star areas here, and this is the Duchy of Tamarind and its neighbouring systems. Suffered brutally during the Succession Wars, and by the end of the Third Succession War, much of the duchy's industrial strength had been destroyed, its people impoverished. However, in 3013, valuable radioactive minerals were found in the, I don't know how to say this, Kosciuszko, there's no way that's right, system, which has led to a growing resurgence of prosperity for the population and a dramatic increase in the province's political and military significance. Kosciuszko? Kosciuszko? Yeah, Kosciuszko, whatever. It's not where we're going. We're going to La Bouchère there. And yeah. Okay, that was a shorter, just 2 hide aboard quests there, so we're going quicker than I realized. La Bouchère. Do we want to get any repairs done while we're here, or do we go to an industrial bay? How bad are things? This is going in the bin. It's due in 1 day, so we'll save ourselves that payment. I wish I had the longbow. I don't think it was new, no. Apparently we saw a flea. Somewhere on that map was a flea. It's our first one we've come across. It was one. I think it's the only. No, it definitely was the only light mech we've not seen yet. We did have a mission to collect one earlier. Look how tiny this thing is. Originally called the Trooper at its announcement in 2475, a cascade of flaws prompted a name change in an effort to avoid bad press when the Flea finally rolled off the line. While not exceptionally fast and possessing unimpressive combat capabilities, the Flea has the virtue of being exceptionally cheap and given its extremely small size, frustratingly hard to hit. Okay. Yeah, it is absolutely tiny, but it packs quite an arsenal compared to the other 20-tonner in this game, the Locust. They're pretty rare, as you can see. No wonder we haven't seen them. Only in House Matic and these other factions, which we never see. Mercenaries, I don't even think that is a faction we see once outside of that last tutorial mission on Brooklands. Which it can't spawn in because it's set spawns. So yeah, very rare. I think the only things we're missing now is that Grasshopper and the Zeus and the Atlas, and I think there's another assault mech that I'm forgetting. We saw the Cyclops in the background somewhere. I don't think we've actually faced off with one. Okay. Let's get these repairs done. It's not great, but the time to go to 2 jumps that way, that's adding an extra 20 days at the least. And then to get back would be... Yeah, okay, it's not worth it. We'll pay the cost and then just continue on. Oh, that wasn't even all of them. Everything should be set by the time we get to the next destination. La Bouchère, here we come. It is now July 21st, and we still do not have any news post-Archon. What is going on with that? Is there really a dead zone of no news for over a year in this game? I feel like something has glitched. I'm a little bit worried. Forceful negotiations. The Tamarind Mining Company has surveyed a selection of star systems near the Duchy of Tamarind and found high quantities of radioactive minerals, which are lucrative for mining and will improve the well-being of these systems. We have authorization from Parliament to persuade the locals to cede the rights to their land, which sit atop the deposits. However, the land is populated with Star League-era ruins. Plus, the locals have embraced the worst tendencies of Comstar adepts and their pseudo-religious ways towards technology, and thus are fanatical about protecting their lands. A few raids against these lands to intimidate the residents should change their perspective and remind them what it could be like without additional protections we can provide. You'll likely find no worthwhile technologies after all these centuries, but prospecting for lost tech is an excuse that should justify your presence in the ruins. All that we ask is to keep civilian casualties to a minimum. We are not in the business of killing for profit. Of course not. The Tamarind Mining Company is all above board. It's a raid mission, and just like the last one, we're going to go in with the exact same loadout. Destroy the relay towers that serve as this region's main method of communications. If the residents are attacked by a strong group of invaders, that may spur them to leave the premises to seek better protection. The outlaws despise us. They're soon to be even worse. A raid mission, we're going to go for salvage again. And please, longbow this time. 340 ton limits. I think that's what that last one was. We're up into the 75 difficulty range now. The only difference I'm going to make is I'm going to take the awesome. And you are going to take this. Because you may get a little bit of ballistic as well. And then I think we are good. Ready to rock.
We want to keep casualties against civilians to a minimum. So instead of going in with a scorched earth approach, we're trying to be a bit more surgical with our approach. Taking out the key communication towers may drive away any settlers from the neighboring areas.
Copy.
But be warned, it looks like you'll still be facing resistance.
Kind of a... Who are you? Get out of here. What's that? Scorpion firing at me.
Those that kill together, stay together.
I don't want to be taking damage already. This is ridiculous. I even made it out of the starting corner. 4 areas that are all quite close. I can't really fire at one without getting into range of another spawn.
Target destroyed.
Bloody
Target
turrets in
acquired.
my rear.
Target destroyed.
If I can climb here, I can snipe. Wow, look at that. Expanse there. Hang on, hang on. Where's my team? What are they doing? They are able to come up here, but this is a bad area for us all to be clustered in.
New target, urban mech.
Okay.
Target acquired.
Vulcan, there was something else on the left. Why am I? Oh, there's a 4th mech there. They're closing in. Okay, I got a plan, team. The plan is this.
Target Vulcan.
Regrouping
Get down to the
requested.
water.
We're on the move.
Target.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do.
We've had to kill spiders, I think, for ages. I'm gonna kill this herb while he's coming in from miles away. Why am I trying to aim for that arm? He's miles away, he can't possibly reach us. His ammo just exploded.
Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
There's my threat.
Oh, focusing fire.
System
Oh, I shut myself down. Embarrassing. I'm not even in range of them.
New target, spider. Heat critical.
The Vulcan seems to be holding. Oh!
Target acquired.
We've been flanked.
Focusing on issue
Second
target.
spider. I'll get this one. I haven't got the gun suppression to help with these guys. Oh, come on. I need to land a hit. Any hit. I can't hit him once. Garbage skill. Change target, because otherwise you're going to get rear armored here. He's lost a leg. And I still can't hit him.
Target acquired.
Have you ever seen such a shocking display? PPC skill, or lack thereof. I just wanted to hit him once so he would go for me instead of my guys down there. I swear to God, I've not hit this.
Target destroyed. Target.
I think there was about 10 misses there with the
Target
PPCs.
destroyed.
Well done, team. I can't claim any credit for that at all. Absolutely useless.
Copy. Last target identified.
Somebody could be coming from that base 1,000 meters away. Somebody's shelling me like a partisan. I can hear it. There's someone... Yeah, there's an AC turret firing somewhere.
We're Oscar Mike.
Target acquired.
I don't think it was you.
Destroyed.
Oh, it was you.
With Lance.
Oh, you're lucky.
Destroyed.
Where are you going?
Target acquired.
Wilco, focusing fire.
I'm a little bit closer than I would like to this right-hand corner. He's finally decided to approach. I don't blame him for hanging back there. I mean, look what he's up against.
Sustaining heavy damage.
He's cored, almost.
Target destroyed.
Right, let's see if I can actually get down from here without losing my legs. That's not even the base I was going for. That's close. anyone does come from that direction, we'll use this pool of water to stay cool. Just blast away with PPCs. Not that it'll make any difference. I'll miss them all, of course. Where's the target?
Scratch that target off the list.
Okay, we're climbing here. And we can duck back to the pool if need be. Oh, we might get... Hang on. We need to reevaluate. I'm going to run this way because I don't want to come in at equal distance to 3 bases. We could be going with 12 mechs if we do that. I hear something. That's what I hear. We're definitely within range of this base, so they know we're here. If I swing to the north here, I can pick them off more tactically, one at a time.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery
AI,
procedure.
please don't do something stupid here by going the other wrong way.
Moving out.
Brilliant.
There needs to be a
Hell
hold
required.
position command. I wish there was. Too many times I need to prevent someone from doing something in a rush.
You heard the commander. Let's move. We're moving in behind you, Commander.
I'm going to climb the edge again. That worked before. And this rock will surely hold 80 tons worth of metal on it. Like a giant mushroom. That's not what I was looking for threats. I see a tank. It's a carrier. It's an LLM carrier. It's dead. Let's climb higher here. Mech.
New target, Blackjack.
2 of them. A Vindicator.
Target acquired.
And 2 Blackjacks. Team, I want you down there.
Away.
I want you to pull back.
The commander wants us over there. Form up.
We're going to draw them in a little bit, and then once they're at close range, then you'll come up the hill. Because at this range, that's where they're optimal.
Target acquired.
Vindicator is approaching slowly. So is this Blackjack. And there's our 3rd mech, 4th mech even, Centurion. Okay, I want this Blackjack, you guys
New
first.
target, Vindicator.
Where's the Blackjack?
Target acquired.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
That's a turret with small lasers. Come on, team.
Targeting info updated.
Fire at him. Look at that aim there and those machine guns. Oh my god.
Target acquired.
Hello. Hurry up and deal with these guys.
Enemy mech down.
This one. I need to get aggro from these 2. I'm just going to fire some shots and then duck away.
Incoming missile.
And then I'll help these guys out with him. Not even I can miss at this range. Apparently I did, because that barely did any damage.
System offline.
Seems like I can generate about 35 heat in 1 alpha.
Heat critical. Target destroyed.
Team back down the hill.
Here, Mike.
You're getting torn apart.
Acquired. New target, Centurion. Incoming missile.
Okay, his AC's off. Charge this guy.
Identified.
Target acquired.
I don't know what the target is over there. I'll keep working on the Centurion. Keep his missiles off you.
Heat critical. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Mech Tango
Nice.
eliminated.
Heat critical. Target destroyed. Target
Okay.
destroyed.
Another area cleared.
Target destroyed.
That looks like they were maybe...
Transport ship coming in.
Oh, okay. This is potentially bad. Yep. Distance, please, team.
Locating to nav point. Nav point received. Let's go.
Back down the hill.
Grid location received. We're Oscar.
It's a Thunder.
On our way.
Okay, Orion. Hello. I don't know how you got up here, but won't question it. There was more than one mech, surely. Oh god, not a spider again. We're about to embarrass myself. You know what? Team, you deal with him.
Your target, Commander.
I'm on this guy.
Acquired.
The nice, slow, heavy guy that I can aim in that side torso and still miss. Miss every one of these. I sometimes think I do less damage with the Awesome than I do with other things because it's so dependent on hitting those precision weapons. And with something more reliable, accuracy-wise, I can kind of aim for the head more. And this one I just don't trust myself to even hit it.
Heat critical.
Oh god, no. Someone help me with this, please. I'm getting torn up. Fire my red armor for a second, please, Thunder.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Take off that side torso with the lasers. Okay, just fire at its center then. Hello, Spider.
Nice kill, Commander. It's going crit.
Target
There we go. I
destroyed.
can hit him when he's missing a leg. You weren't even in this fight, Marauder. I'm not convinced you were doing anything. Right, we have 2 more targets. I think this first one here has no garrison, because those 4 we killed first were defending both of them, and then some reinforcements came. Thankfully, the music is calming down a bit. As long as you don't take much more in the side torso,
Enemy vehicles on the move.
apparently. I think we're fine as long as we don't...
Target acquired.
Hang on. We're leaving it behind. We're not going after that.
Location order received. Let's move.
I think I see the target. Don't ask me why these ones aren't targets, but that one over there is.
Objective down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Cannot acquire that target, Commander.
Okay. You're now free.
Splash target.
Nice.
Moving into formation, Commander.
Everyone on me. I don't know how he got up there, but he obviously couldn't find his way down again. Oh, this is a bad angle. I'm going to be right on top of it. Maybe what I do is just fire at the radio tower and then run, because we've taken quite a bit of damage. Who's our quickest guy? Not the Thunder, not the Orion, not the Marauder. They're all 64, so better than the Awesome, but not great. I think that is my plan. Goblin's taking a ton of fire. I think that was the Thunderbolt, yeah. He's fine as long as we don't take any more hits, because he's red all over. We snipe it and run. That's a turret.
Repositioning.
Is this possible? Maybe not.
New target,
Don't have
Dervish.
time for a dervish. Spot the radio tower. No thanks.
Target acquired.
There it is.
Incoming
Oh god. Okay.
Getting into formation, Commander.
Actually, no.
We are
Change of
on
plan. Change of plan. I want to switch to you. Okay, you'll do.
Let's move.
Everyone's full health as well, so this will be fine.
Unable. Target info is invalid.
I will run in this guy on his own. My team will have to take care of themselves. I hope that awesome is not stuck there, because otherwise he's going to be getting shredded. This is a big cliff, isn't it? We'll just scoot around over here. They're distracted. It's a 2 dervishes, which are LRMs, so if they fire at me, I can't do anything about it. But as long as they're trying to get that awesome, I'm fine. Well, they're no longer trying to get the awesome because the leopards have woken them up. It's fine. I think we did okay there. Okay. We did actually get through that in one piece.
We've taken down their communication network. Hopefully, that means the locals will clear out under their own volition. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
Oh! I couldn't tell you whether I got that. I heard the sound effect, but like it was off the screen by that point. We'll find out in 2 seconds. I may have just glitched the game there. We're almost Reputation 12. A small short burst laser is all we got. No, we didn't get it. How frustrating. Okay. Again, no good mechs. Do we have a spider? Well, we've got our pick of spiders here. Which one's which? We've got the Standard V, the Davian, and the Kurita one. Kurita is 2 machine guns on 1 medium laser. That's hopeless. This one is 1 medium laser and 1 flamer, and the standard one has 2 medium lasers. Well, I'd rather have the standard, if anything. And the answer is no, none of them. I'd rather take all of this gear than a single spider. Yeah, bollocks to that. Okay, frustrating, but never mind. What don't I need here? Probably this many LRMs, to be honest. It's excessive. We'll take a stream. A large laser we do need. Medium lasers I want. I'll take the short burst ones in case I want to outfit something with short burst later. And we've got plenty of... I would like this, a tier 4 SRM2. You can sacrifice one of those. There's no way we will ever need this many LRM-10s. So let's make sure we've got plenty of ammo for that. Machine gun ammo, just in case we have an ammo explosion. Random jump jet. And then one more LRM-10 for value. Okay. Destroying the communication system was the perfect route to accomplish our goals while limiting civilian casualties and collateral damage. The residents have not yet abandoned the site, but we expect them to relocate soon. These are our sacred lands, and we shall not move from them for any reason, even death. Okay, look, see, we were actually fine. We had a couple troubling, close things, but we got through it in one piece. And finally, I think we've been lugging this Spider Mech Cantina mission around since we were in Davian space. Fortified internal structure. This is our first upgrade that we're actually going to make use of, I think. New, more shock-resistant fasteners are installed throughout the internal structure to allow for higher stress before failure. That's something I actually want in most of my mechs. So let's go to an industrial hub. Actually, we won't. We will go to an industrial hub after we have finished up in this region. So that means forceful negotiations. The residents aren't nearly as cowed as we hoped. See the forwarded messages for their response. You shall not intimidate us. The blood of the ancients that once graced this land flows through our veins. We are not blessed to understand the technologies that inhabit the darkest recesses, but just as their light once flowed, it may yet flow again. Tamper with it at your own peril. You have been warned. It would seem it's time to up the ante, Commander. This time you must go in and destroy a portion of the ruins these people hold dear. Perhaps that will teach them the lesson we wish them to learn. Perhaps. Where are we going? Alula Borealis. Not to be confused with Alula Australis. Probably, I know they are not even remotely close to each other, but in the very first Steiner house book, there was an error that repeatedly referred to Alula Borealis as Alula Australis, and it has been copied down time and again into every subsequent sourcebook, and it makes no sense. They'll be talking about people jumping from Bella to Alula Borealis in one jump or something, or it's very clear that it's always talking about this place, and you see it just copied everywhere. Sana's filled with it as well, unfortunately, because you'd never know unless you're an weirdo like me who spends so much time plotting out campaigns and borders that this is where it's supposed to be referring to. I don't know why it is that there's so many places on the map where there are systems that have nearly identical names. Around here, if I can find them, there's, where are they? Algot, Algol, and Angol is somewhere else. It'll be in front of me somewhere here. But that's just one example of loads. Down here there's a Voldives and a Maldives. And yeah, anyway, they just seem to love putting two very similar names side by side so many times across the map that it cannot be accidental. I know there are repeat examples, like there's a Camlin down here and a Camlin way up here somewhere, but I'm not talking about that. I just mean two places with nearly identical. Hey, we were just working for the Gina company. I don't even know if I'm saying that correctly. Let's go to Alula Borealis. First up, we're going to get some repairs done, though. 29 days. The Thunderbolt is out. So's the Awesome. But we should be fine without them. We don't want to go to an industrial hub unnecessarily. Let's jump. What kind of mission? Demolition mission it was we were doing. I really hope the news ticker gives me something soon. Otherwise, I'm very panicked about it. Because if it's glitched, it's going to be glitched for the rest of the game. There's nothing I can do to unglitch it. And the last time we had a report was like halfway through Freewell's territory. Where were we? A demolition mission. Destroy as much of the ruins as you can. There's no hope of finding any lost tech here, so nothing is lost by executing a scorched earth campaign. This sounds like this mining company is trying to get us to force these people out because they know that there's something of use here. If anything gets in the way, deal with it. Rumours point to the locals having hired an outfit called Clifton's Rangers to bolster the defence of their property. Interesting. I think that's a Freewell's League aligned mercenary unit with an oak tree as their symbol, I remember. It's a snowstorm. I can't get any gauge from this map what kind of factory it's going to be. Oh, well, it might not be a factory at all. Let's get cash. Up to 30 million that way. Because I don't think we can even get enough salvage to... Or take it back. We can. The problem with the demolition mission is it's not guaranteed that you'll get anything. No. Demolition is far too risky to spend it all on salvage, because we might be in and out of there without killing anything.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Okay. I think this is our lance for this mission. I'm sucking so bad with these PPCs. I think I need to take something else. Oh, I'm taking so many mechs that have PPCs as well that might get lost. I kind of want to take the Hunchback, to be honest. You're going to take the Marauder. Oh, wait a second. If we're doing a factory, I need to be this dragon. That's what I need to be. Okay, that'll have to do. I think this is how we're going in.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
It's time to take a much more hardline stance against the local residents.
Look at this map.
They've been tasked with demolishing an old facility that they revere as a holy site of cultural importance. If we destroy it, hopefully, the Tamarind Mining Company will consider this to be a strong message sent.
I've never seen a map so wide open like this. Big bowl, U-shaped valley. That does not look like a very big facility. It's barely even on the map. Do we just charge?
I'm detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
I see fuel tanks down there. Holy sh... How did I not... They're landing on top of us. What's going on here?
Right on cue. VTOL on approach.
I can see them.
Destroy.
Yeah!
Target
Land on my head
destroyed.
here.
Target acquired.
You're not lifting off. Oh, that's a partisan.
Those that kill together, stay together.
I forget I got LLMs.
Target destroyed. New target.
Focus target
Centurion.
received, Commander.
Target acquired.
I'll be at the back. Let's make it this guy first.
Target, Commander.
Incoming missile.
Just gonna let my heat come back down, not fire
Heat critical.
the LLMs. Got him.
Target destroyed. New target.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
It's my range. I can't get a lock on him because... Well, I can't get a bead on him because... There we go. She sounds so sad.
Target destroyed. Target
He's got an AC-20. Let's swing right. We haven't actually got our objective mark yet, and this looks like a comically small facility, so we can probably kill it very fast.
incoming missile.
I'm trying to take his arm off, but I can't really see.
Incoming missile.
I can see the missiles. Is my team...
Target has been updated.
seem to
Critical.
be hanging back here.
Incoming missile.
Nearly there, Commander.
Arms off.
Approach the hidden object to pick it up.
Incoming missile.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Good.
Target.
Keep on smashing.
Kill that guy.
They are hurt, but our contract calls for us to wipe them off the face of this system.
Okay.
There it is. I'll leave the rest of
There's
the
a helicopter
demolition job
overhead.
up to you, Commander.
Let's crush things that... Look at this. What kind of demolition base is this? Supposedly, this is a holy ruin of some Starleague vintage. Is there even 50% left?
Down to half capacity. Keep going.
These apparently are part of it. Those holy artillery there. I'm not convinced that I can find enough stuff. Artillery die. There's some light mechs moving in.
This area is on its last legs, Commander. Just one final push, and then we can all go home.
I've never seen a demolition mission like this before.
That matches the class of VTOL we're
We're moving.
Take it out.
Do I tell them to stand and fight? No, we run.
Target.
Take it back. Everyone fight. I will run. Where's the third guy down there? I can't get a lock on. Oh, that's who I was looking for. Okay, well, he's about to lose all those lasers. I can't tell you who that is either, so I can't send him the order not to fire.
Good. This shows
Leave.
that we aren't
Come on.
playing around.
Come on, leave.
Hopefully, they'll fall back and
Leave.
forfeit
Quick,
their
before
land
those
rights to
lasers
the
go.
Terran Mining Company.
Come on, Rihanna. Rihanna, just lift off. There we go. Frustrating. You need to be saying that while we're making our escape, Rihanna, not waiting until we reach the marker. And just like that, we're reputation level 12. Venerable. That's a word I can pronounce, apparently. Good. I'm glad we didn't go salvage. Your strike was successful, but Clifton's Rangers have not yet backed off. This presents a problem. Our employers claim you destroyed something sacred and irreplaceable. Your actions have driven them into deep despair. Well, they're nuts then if that little base was enough to send them into despair. What do you gain from punishing them like this? We gain valuable radioactives. Let's take this thing. Actually, we'll take this AC2. Okay, well that was a thing. Shenzhen was doing damage with that thing. I don't think he lost any more at the end. Should have a relatively minor repair bill, minus that. Hunchback. The locals are exceptionally upset. Your efforts have not frightened them into abandoning their land. Instead, you have filled them with righteous fury. The few locals who understand what we are attempting to accomplish have informed us that the mercenaries they hired to defend the ruins are now coming directly for you. We offer our sincerest hopes that you can endure their assault. It doesn't make sense that they're coming directly for us, and yet we are traveling to a different planet, promised to land here, just to have them arrive. Whatever. We're not going to go to an industrial hub. We have a cantina mission there, that's good. But while we're en route, we will repair all. The Hunchback, I will have to manually check its loadout here. Yeah, okay, we lost 2, but we have replacements for all of it. Everything else should be ready by the time we get there. Yeah, it was 20 days. So even the Orion will be... Oh, no. What was the other one we didn't take? It was the Thunderbolt, so that will definitely be ready too. Okay. To Promised Land we go. Cantina missions. We're not going there. Do we have Autocannon 2 tier 8s? We'll definitely take this one. And we'll take this one too. And find out whether we have it or not. We've got 5 of 8. That's better than these ones. This is how we will do it. Contracts. It's a war zone. The inhabitants of the ruins have mortgaged their future to extend the Clifton's Rangers contract and turn it into a death warrant. Hold out for as long as you can. If you can strip the locals of their protection, they will have nothing left to prevent us from evicting them. Oh, I don't feel good about this mission at all. The Blackhearts are here, but thankfully they're not going to be. We're on a defense warzone mission, so we're going to be killing a lot, but 24 salvage I don't think is even enough. So we're going to go cash again. We're getting a huge pool of cash, and then we really can't afford to take risks on salvage. Going to be a lot of fire coming our way, so we will go for at least 2 pips on that, because we will probably sustain that amount of damage. How do I want to load out my team? If we're on a defense, I've already said I don't want to be in this awesome. I don't think I'm getting the maximum out of it, and its damage is less than really it should be. And the dragon's not the right mech for this mission. Thunderbolt? I don't believe these damage stats. Like 3 medium lasers, an LRM-15 and an SRM-2. It has 1 large laser. Not a good one. I should really upgrade these. I know I put it down to tier 0 to begin with, but I didn't think I was going to actually be the one using it, so... You only need ballistics now to finish, so what is going to give you the best odds of ballistics? Probably this AC-10, so you're happy in the Orion. You need missiles and ballistics, so would probably be better in this. Oh, the machine guns. Let's get you ballistics first, and then we'll worry about missiles afterwards. And you need energy and everything, so you might as well take the all-energy one. This is how we're going in. 55 tons under, but that's fine. These latest few missions have been going relatively smoothly. Warzone missions can be a bit more intense. I'm prepared.
Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
I love how this cockpit looks in the dark here, all lit up.
Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Seems like the locals have pulled together their resources to recruit a large battalion to protect them. Ferse them out on the battlefield and whittle away their forces. After that, the residents will be forced to submit.
Yeah. Okay. Where do I want to... I might reuse our canyon strat from the past.
They've detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing multiple tangos on scope converging on your current position.
That Warzone mission we did with the mediums at the end of Reputation 8. I still cannot believe I got through it against those 3 assaults. 2 stalkers and a battlemaster. Oh, okay.
Hostile spotted.
Unless...
Destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Awesome took a hit. You guys move ahead.
Let's go.
You're down there.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
You're not going the way I want you to, guys.
We're moving.
Down to the bottom of the trench. Leopard landing over in that direction.
Acquired.
I got a Phoenix Hawk way in the distance. Don't stop moving, team.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
And a random harasser with an LRM-10. Who's wasting time firing? Get down here. Don't want to leave the awesome on his own.
New target.
Okay. Awesome. Don't
Splash target.
splash it later when it comes to us. Jesus, awesome.
New target Shadowhawk.
Oh god. You should not be taking hits already. Right, this will work down here. They're about to come into view. Get ready.
Target acquired.
Keep them going, team.
Lance target engaged.
Incoming missile.
Don't care about those missiles. Come on, burn through him.
Target eliminated.
Next one.
Target acquired.
Take that side torso with all the weapons. Try not to overheat myself here. Team, pull back.
Following your lead.
Pull back.
Tier 6, Commander.
Target acquired.
Too soon on those.
Incoming missile.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
Okay, fine. Sensor torso.
System offline.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Rectangle
Thank you,
down.
team. I think I took one final PPC at the end.
Forming on you.
We're too close. We should be at around about 400 meters, which is just in range for our medium lasers. And then when they come over the crest, they're kind of silhouetted against the skyline. Here is where I want to be. What is this? Oh, okay.
Copy that.
Yeah, right in this little
Regrouping at
area here. So that's just 400 meters away. Everyone's good. Here they come. Missiles away. Oh my god, Marauder.
Engaging with Lance.
Jumped over them. Oh, bad day for him. Rear arm is open. His front is not actually, so he's still a threat. Let's pull back, team.
Follow the commander.
6 enemies dead already, so we are a third of the way through.
Repo
That is the
received.
opposite of
Let's
following
go.
the commander, Orion. What are you pissing around like that for?
Target acquired.
You're gonna lose this lock. Yep, okay. Waste of LRMs.
Nav point received. Let's move.
Here he comes.
Targeting info updated.
Get him. Oh, too soon with those mediums.
See that? It's gone critical.
Nice. Team's looking okay. No one's taken more than light orange. Someone's laser sound is
Really kicked over the beehive here,
stuck.
Commander. More hostiles inbound.
We're Oscar, Mike.
Don't like how they're ranging ahead here. Leopard landing over... Oh, not that far away, okay. Someone's PPC sound is stuck here. Hopefully that will go away when they fire again. What do we got? Charger, Crusader, that's bad because it's got long range, and Centurion with an AC-10. I can't do anything about that noise.
New target Centurion.
Actually, maybe. Nope, that didn't work. They're all going to come over at once here. We're just going to have to tolerate that PPC discharging sound. Charges first. That was not my fault.
Acquired.
It's entirely on you, that one.
Contact battle map.
Oh. Okay, I'm going to go for this. Take his arm off while my team gets the charger. Crusader's here as well now.
Critical.
Don't overheat. Stop firing the large lasers.
Target destroyed.
Okay,
Target
let's help my
acquired.
team out here.
Critical. Incoming missile.
Gonna ignore the Crusader. Why did I fire a large laser there?
Target
Okay, I'm getting shredded here. I'm gonna turn around temporarily. You guys are a little bit too far away. The Orion's gonna take all the beating with those SRMs.
New target Crusader.
Okay, he's no longer on me. Take an arm off.
Critical.
Some of his firepower gone. Still has those SRM 6s in the torso though.
Incoming missile.
Take a leg off. Never mind that. Take that.
Critical. deployed.
Those Crusaders, man. They're powerful for a 65 tonner.
On our way.
I need some other guys to
More
take
hostiles
points here.
entering the combat zone's perimeter.
The Orion. Oh, actually, you know what? It's the Awesome who needs to be up front. No one else. Oh god, that PPC sound is back.
New target, Javelin.
Oh my goodness, it's a lot of light mechs. 2 commandos, a javelin. There are commando Bs I saw, so large laser ones. So I want to be at close range for them. They will outrange us otherwise. And the second they're in view, just blast them to smithereens.
We're rolling to rendezvous.
Who's in this? I can't really tell. I think it's Shenzhen, isn't it?
Brace for combat.
There we go.
Enemy mech spotted. Enemy mech down.
Target acquired.
There he goes. Just overlaying audio there. Awesome. Why were you that close?
New target, Thunderbolt.
Moving out.
Team. Thunderbolt is a mirror of what I've got, so it's going to be... Well, we're just going to have to deal.
You heard the commander.
Nope.
Let's move.
Let's get the side torso with the medium lasers. I think that's where the main threat is. Large laser does less damage than those 3 combined for sure. It's open.
Oh, the reactor on my kill is about to go crit.
Where's the Marauder?
We're on the move.
What was that last guy? Jav. Why is he so far away?
Additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Okay, we've got 5 enemies left. 5 mechs potentially.
On our way.
Target
Oh,
acquired.
okay. A partisan is not a mech. It's 3 kilometers away in the canyon, so it's going to take forever to get here. The Javelin, I'm really annoyed it's not here because that means we potentially will have more mechs. There's a Leopard taken off there, so we've got at least... Okay, right. 4 mechs left.
Target acquired.
2 Wolverines, a Thunderbolt, another one, a Jav, and a Partisan who's so far away he will not become a problem for us. I wish that sound was not here.
Moving as instructed.
How's my team doing? Red, dark orange, red center, but the arms are okay. Cockpit wise, a couple oranges. Oh, this Jav is...
Target acquired.
Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna have to deal.
Hostile mech.
There's our threat. Too soon. Hit the Awesome.
Firing on the commander.
Too soon again.
Target.
Come on, pick him off before he gets involved in this. Damn it, Awesome. You're too tall. Kill this. We're turning our back on the threats.
Enemy mech down.
Thunder's here.
Target
Requested
Nope,
target
no, no.
ID received.
Pull back.
Engaging.
There, he's here now.
Shared target.
That side torso if we can. Wolverines are here too.
Explosion imminent. Your target is about to crit.
Okay, they're both at once, but we will deal with them. That explosion held them back. That's crucially buying us some time. Take his arm off since it's already exposed.
critical.
Don't overheat myself. Don't fire a large laser. He's lost some firepower. Nope. Team, pull back, pull back.
Looking fine too.
You're exposed. You're going to lose your side torso and an arm if you're not careful.
Regrouping as requested. Oscar Mike.
Wolverines are mostly short-range builds.
Target acquired.
They got AC5, so they can reach out and touch us, but not with a huge amount of firepower.
Relocating to nav point.
or some dark orange all over. You're in the worst shape, Orion. So I think you're Freeman.
Repositioning, Commander.
Let's pull you at the back. Oh, never mind that. They're here.
You must be destroyed.
There we go. Oh, too close. He's running. His friend's down. I'm at range. Take that side torso off. Don't overheat. Stop firing large laser. There he goes. Oh my god. Don't explode. Oh. Nice little jump. Hang on. I got an idea.
We are Oscar Mike.
Who's my fastest? Where's Marauder? Marauder shields, where are you? There you are. Okay.
Lance repositioning to requested nav point.
You guys stay down in the canyon. I'll go and scope out the partisan and then leg it at the end to wherever the exfil will be. This is looking good. I don't think we lost any weapons, but you're a liability, especially against a partisan. This Marauder might take some hits, but I think we'll be fine. Oh, I didn't check what my weapons load. Should have gone up with something with missiles, shouldn't I? Oh, I've got an AC-5 too. Oh, okay. Moving. Teams, there we are. We're running. No need to hang about here. That's just death. Ooh, that's closer than I would like. There's no cover here, so we're just gonna have to beeline. I'll duck off to the right as soon as I trigger it. Scorpion in the ground over there. Well, that doesn't look good, whatever it is. Cyclops, Marauder, and a Thunderbolt. Okay, turn our back.
Found the targeted asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
I'll try.
Looks like you've inflicted enough casualties.
Why am I stopping here?
It's safe to pull a tactical retreat now. This should give the Tamarind Mining Company enough leverage to claim the land from the settlers.
Good.
Not sure how great I feel about this job, but it is our spot to get involved in the morality of local politics.
Cyclops.
Time to cash out and ship out.
Oh, thank God you're leaving when you are there. We're just about to come into view. We actually saw the Cyclops for real this time. We did have it in our catalog, but it was somewhere on in the background when we were exfilling one time, and I never saw it in person. Okay, not too much in the way of salvage. I've forgotten whether I'd taken salvage or not on that mission, but that's fine. It doesn't seem like there's too much of interest. A large laser, we actually need one to replace our Thunderbolts. Clifton's Rangers have gone into retreat. Now we can round up the inhabitants and claim the land Parliament promised us and begin our mining operations. And our opponent, Clifton's Rangers, outlaws apparently. I guess they were working for people quote-unquote in rebellion. Our unit has sustained unacceptable losses, so we will exercise the escape clause in our contract to withdraw from this system. The field is yours, Commander. A little bit of mutual respect there. You fought well, Clifton's Rangers. But you were outclassed. The field is yours, they say, as we fled for our lives from a Cyclops. Wow. The Thunderbolt has really impressed me, to be honest. That is a lot of damage. It's got... Nothing about its weapons loadout particularly stands out. A large laser is not a comparison to a PPC, not in my mind anyway. Especially one that's not ER or anything. 3 medium lasers is so-so. And then some pointless machine guns is how I typically viewed them in the past. With an LNM-15, but all those things combined means you're doing damage from quite far away, and then when you get in close, you've got plenty of medium lasers to punch a hole, a precision strike on a specific area, and then machine guns to exploit that extra damage on internal structure, plus an SRM-2 that doesn't hurt. So it's actually like a very well-balanced mech. And with the cooling, allows me to keep firing pretty much, not all of the weapons at one time, but a good selection of them that are, as the enemy approaches. I've always got plenty that are in optimum range. And damage was relatively low across the board here. We played that well, I think. Defeating the locals' hired guns has finally brought cooler heads among their population to the negotiating table. While some now see selling their land as a better alternative to more fighting, others still refuse to relinquish their property. The Tamarind Board of Directors now feel the best course of action is to work more closely and work more directly with the populace. We will still begin our mining operations here, but we will do our best to staff the facilities with surveyors and foremen from the local populace, so that we may attempt to mine the minerals we seek with minimal disruption of the buried Star League facilities they hold so dear. You have fulfilled the letter of your contract, and we have no further need of your services at this time. Your reputation continues to precede you. We will pass along our satisfaction to the Mercenary Review Board. I really like this summation here at the end, because it's so cold and clinical in its PR talk. We have just forced these people, forcibly evicted them from their lands and seized it for our business venture, or their business venture, the Tamarind Mining Corporation. And now they're so generous in offering these displaced people's jobs as surveyors and foremen, at least the ones who are going to cooperate, the ones that willingly ceded control of their lands, sold it anyway. And yet it makes it sound like they were have a conscience, like, oh, we feel bad about how we've mistreated these people, so we're going to help them out. We'll lend them a hand. I mean, basically, it's outright piracy. Piracy is not quite the right term, but you know what I mean. We're certainly not in the morally superior position there. Oh my goodness! Finally, after 16 months, we have some news. Kurita forces withdraw from Dromanai 4. Minobu Tetsuhara dishonorably discharged, my favorite character in the setting. In early September, under the command of Minobu Tetsuhara, Joanne is a close second in case you're wondering, the Reconnaissance Company Gold and 2nd Sword of Light Regiment faced an unprecedented attack from Wolf's Dragoons under the orders of the Leiden Commonwealth on Dromanai 4. So last time we heard from the Wolf's Dragoons, they were in the employ of Freewell's League, but I think at the end of 3019, they took a mysterious trip out into the periphery, and by the time they returned in 3020, they took up a new contract with the Leiden Commonwealth, continuing their tour around the Inner Sphere, much in the same kind of clockwise direction, starting in the Federated Suns as we did. In fact, I'm curious, I'll need to check where... I forget the name of the planet, but I'll remember it when I see it. After weeks of harsh combat, all defending Kuritan forces of the system were forced to withdraw and regroup. After a thorough internal investigation of the battle records, the ISF have found that the debacle of a loss on Dromanai 4 was caused by the shameful efforts of Tai Minobu Tetsuhara and the other high-ranking officers. Minobu Tetsuhara was immediately relieved of his command and denied the right to pilot a battle mech forthwith. His famed family mech, the Panther Katana Cat, a gracious gift from the coordinator Miyogi Kurita, I didn't know that, was relinquished from him to be placed in the hands of a more worthy battle mech pilot. It went to his younger brother. Is it Fuhito? Fuhito Tetsuhara? I may be misremembering his name, but he goes and joins the 17th Benjamin Regulars, the personal unit of Warlord Yoriyoshi, Syovo Yoriyoshi, a name, if you watch my lore videos, you may be familiar with. He was indeed involved in the Galtor campaign. Katana Cat, I'm pretty sure it survived that. We will have an opportunity to purchase it on the markets, I'm guessing, if we're getting a news report about it. Is there any good 10 missile carriers and kill 5 javelins? We are killing a lot of javelins. And we need to get rid of the assassins. I'm pretty sure they're quite rare, actually. We saw a few in the early game. But, yeah, look at that. Rare everywhere. So, let's abandon the assassin, at the very least. Because we could be forever going for that one. What missions do we have? War Dog, equipment, equipment, equipment. Let's take one that's not killing the vehicles then. But killing the Javs? I don't think we're going to the shipping lane. That was backwards. I need to remind myself, where is the shipping lane? There, okay, we're not going there. We're going to Colfax next. Where did Wolf's Dragoons pop in? We started on Deberi here, but I'm pretty sure Wolf's Dragoons first appeared... Is it Delos? Yes, it was, there. And then they moved around, I forget, I want to say it was Valentina or something like that, which is where they were based in Federated Suns. And then they moved to the Capellan Confederation. I don't really remember the planet where they were based. And then over to the Freeballs League, Leiden Commonwealth, and eventually the Draconis Combine, and they were on Anting, if I remember. I can't recall. It's somewhere on the border with the Federated Suns. So much in the same path that we're following, getting a feel for each successor state in turn for reasons yet unknown. In fact, they're not far away. Apparently, they're operating just here. I don't think there's any significance to... Yeah, there's no way McCadden's Armored Cavalry is over here. So I think Mercenaries are just completely random. Kellhounds barely even exist at this point in history. In fact, I'm pretty sure the Grey Death Legion definitely doesn't exist in history, so the Mercenaries really are just random. I don't think it's another 3 years at least until the Grey Death Legion make their appearance. Did I pick up a Cantina mission? This one we might get it so quickly, but we'll go for Javelin. Yeah. I might abandon this machine gun one. Let's abandon that. We could be there for a long time waiting for those. And we'll go for the missiles because we'll definitely get that pretty quick. Okay, enough time hanging about. Let's look at our mechs. Oh, game hitched there for a second. I always panic when that happens. These are not big repairs by any means. We're going to queue them up because going to an industrial hub is... Whoa, look at that pathing. That's 6 jumps, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. And then another 2 or 3 to get back, probably 3 to get back up there. This one's no better. So we're going to go to Colfax. 27 days. I think everything should be repaired. Yes, it will be. Including the Hunchback as well. I don't think we need to retire anybody just yet in terms of mechs. So let's jump to Colfax. We are going into a new region here. Where is the name? Marek-Steiner border. While all factions harbor deep down resentment and rivalry with their interstellar neighbors, the relationship between houses Marek and Steiner is more civil, if cautious. Both sides gain great economic and business benefits from their more peaceful relationship, and the two tend not to clash in the same way as many of the other great houses. I don't know if I agree with that. Certainly, the Leidens are known as the most industrious, and the Freeballs League have a strong reputation as a mercantile powerhouse. So, unsurprisingly, there is a lot of trade going on between these two. But there is certain animosity there is just as strong as between any other successor state. In fact, the Freeball Leaguers have an expression which is something to the effect of never turn your back on a Capellan, but always shoot a Lyran in their face, which I think basically sums up their relationship pretty well. Let's go to Colfax then. Yes, we're off. We may be able to wrap this up before the end of 3021. That would be good. We've got 3 more missions, I think 3 more missions, to finish up our Reputation 10 difficulty episode. We'll be halfway to 13 already, so massively falling behind there, but we can't go any quicker than we are. I'm barely even well, yeah, the Cantina missions aren't even getting done that fast. We came here to do a job. The false flag. The great houses of Steiner and Marek enjoy a stable relationship that produces enormous and prosperous economic exchanges. Attacks still continue on both sides, as each nation conducts regular intelligence gathering raids across the border. However, the raids are increasing in intensity and frequency of late. In conjuncture with SAFE, House Marek's intelligence agency, House Steiner's Leiden Intelligence Corps has discovered an unknown organization sending battle mechs on raids while painted in the other house's colors. It's speculated these false flag operations are an attempt to drive our two houses back into all-out war. That's interesting that the two intelligence agencies would collaborate on this. That one would discover like evidence of this duplicity and like go directly to them and say, look, this is not us. Help us find who's culpable, and we'll both be happy from that. Your contract is to garrison 2 planets where a future attack is expected, and hopefully you can eliminate this threat to both great houses. So maybe it's only 2 more missions, or perhaps we'll get a third to go and hunt them down once we find where they're operating from. For some mostly tier 3 equipment, a tier 4 I can shove on the Thunderbolt. In fact, I should have done that, shouldn't I? I keep talking about upgrading this. How do I have a better large laser? Yeah, I do. Can I go without this for one mission? Oh my god. I should have done this for leaving the last place. Let's hang on. Let's what's going to be in our active lance if not that? These probably. And what is the length of this contract? 14 days. Okay, and then we'll be jumping again. So we can manage without a Thunderbolt for one mission. I should have done this at the last place, but whatever. That was a mistake on my part. I like the short burst. It's good. It feels very like it's got some punch to it. There we go. And now we will do our contract. Right, protect important farm complexes on this planet from suspected false flag attacks. Some of the previous raids have occurred at night, with the raiders dropping right onto the raid's objective, so an ambush could occur at any time. That's quite a high payout, and we are in Hansen's Rough Riders territory, but I don't think we see them in any high reward quests, which is why we've not come across any of the mercenaries. We saw McCann's way early on, but that was in one of our rare side missions we did back when we had some spare time to do that kind of thing. What kind of mission was it? A defense. So we are killing. 33. We could salvage something here. We could salvage something. Let's go for it. We've got cash. Maybe I take it this, actually. Are we likely to sustain a defense mission? We might not sustain much damage at all, actually. I mean, we might get wrecked. That can happen in any mission. Let's try and be tactical with how we play it. Yes.
The mission area is under heavy weather warning. It's going to affect visibility and sensors.
Right. If we're not in the Thunderbolt, what are we going to be in? I don't want to take the Warhammer because then I've got 7 PPCs, which is a lot of firepower, but a lot of potential to lose all those arms and then suddenly not be able to bring them back into the field. I kind of want the Warhammer as a reserve unit now. Armor-wise, it's not even that great either, same as this dragon. And it's got some heat issues too. Somehow this mech is even better, the quarantine. Maybe I take this. It's kind of like a Thunderbolt, minor Thunderbolt. It needs some better SRM6s. Didn't I pick up some of those? Sorry, I know I'm spending a lot of time around here. Yeah, I did. Okay, you know what? I should have picked up these. Okay, let's swap them around. And get this work done too. And that means we will take the dragon in this mission. But who do I want to give what to? You need ballistics only now to finish up. So the best mech for ballistics is this Orion. So you're going to stick with that. You need ballistics and missiles to max out. This does not have both. So you're going to take the dragon. An AC2 does not give you much opportunity for ballistics, but it's better than nothing. And this is going to give me, well, whatever. And the awesome sadly, doesn't excite me as much as I thought. So, gonna take the Marauder, I think. Yes, this is how we will play, and we're good to go. 50 tons under, should not be a problem. We're only 5 tons less, I think, without that Thunderbolt. I would have liked to have used the quarantine, actually.
We're expecting raids to potentially take place out on this agricultural facility.
Got it.
Stay sharp and expect the worst.
I'll expect a bunch of enemy mechs. What have we got? An herb and a jav. A couple turrets as well. This is 2. Okay, good pathing. I'd make fun of the AI if they tried to do that. That was entirely on me. Where are you? Way up on that cliff top. Where do I want to be? This side has space for me to maneuver around, which is kind of what I want, because then I can pick off the targets I want one at a time.
Enemy forces have already been mobilized and will be here soon.
Good luck, Herb.
Fan out and take defensive positions. Prepare for incoming hostiles.
Okay.
New target, Hunchback.
Hunch and a Jenner. Jenner's already here, almost.
Firing on the commander.
Have we got anyone with missiles?
With you. Perimeter has been breached. Hostiles on the approach.
Target acquired.
Good. I clipped him. I just want to get him this direction.
Giddy up, Commander. On your
Dragon's
six.
got
Looking
LRMs.
fine too, don't mind me saying.
Come this way, team. Come this way. Okay, fine. We'll get the Hunchback. Oh, okay. Need to improve my aim there.
Heavily damaged. Let's finish them off.
Target acquired.
Let's make him the priority. I think the Jen is still distracted on the base. Take the side torso off if we can. He's an AC-10. He'll be in range soon. Someone just injected over there. Jenna got him. Let's not overheat. I just took a cockpit hit. He's lost most of his firepower. Oh, that was close.
Tango destroyed.
Almost overheated.
Target acquired.
He's got no rear armor.
Critical.
Reconnaissance
Got him.
flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity.
Orion's good. Awesome's good.
Be on the lookout
Everyone's
for
good
further
here.
hostiles.
The Urban Mech and Javelin are gone. I'm 2 in the center here. I don't want guys coming from all directions, so let's move this way. Too late. They're already coming in.
Be sure to take
LRM and a
support.
Griffin. Jenna in that direction. Let's get the Griffin first. It's a long range, so we want to charge.
Formation, Commander.
LRM's going to be the same. Let's see if we can stay here out of the LRM
Target
launchers line of sight.
Engaged.
Take that side torso off. Thank you, Dragon, for blocking that shot. Take the side torso. Don't try and punch me.
critical. System off.
Oh, okay. Well, I allowed myself to be punched there.
We've lost the critical supplies house.
He was closer than I realized. Did you get the LRM thing? No, it's still up there. Kill this before it wrecks our base.
Target acquired.
Lance target confirmed. Firing.
Good. That's our first one of those.
Copy that.
Gonna move in this direction. Single Jenner is not.
Reports additional forces entering the engagement area, Commander.
Hang on.
Be on
Let's
the lookout for
let's
them.
wait before we go for the Jenner. It's not a threat to the base. Okay, good. They're landing in that direction as well. Actually, no, that's not good because it means we have difficulty picking off just a couple
We're
at a
coming to you,
time.
Commander.
What do I see? I can't make them out. Someone's got PPC. They look quite big. Maybe a Thunderbolt?
Target acquired.
It was a Thunderbolt and a Battlemaster too. Okay, my plan is here. That one.
Target received, Commander.
Change of plan. I want some distance, and we can use this water potentially.
New target.
Who's the one that's firing at us? Only one. Okay. Let's get him before our team accidentally aggroes the others. Take his leg off. Never mind that, go for the center.
Enemy mech down.
Battlemaster first. The Thunderbolt's gonna get grabbed into this whether we want it or not. Watch that heat. I kind of want to salvage this, guys. Maybe I should blow off his legs. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Good. Okay. Well timed.
Target acquired.
Focusing on issue target.
Heat critical.
Try and get that side torso with the lasers. Oh, that was close. Don't overheat. Side torso is damaged. I'm running out of.
Critical.
See that? It's gone critical.
How do we do there, team? Dragon's a little bit worse for wear. I'm amazingly doing okay.
Stay frosty, Commander.
Let's pull back that direction. I don't want them coming from there. I'd rather have the range like that encounter there. This is where our team's good.
That matches the class of vessel we're after.
What's
Check it
happening?
out.
Oh, okay. How's my aim? Not that good. 1,
Hostiles
2,
are escalating their assault on your position, Commander.
3,
Be careful.
4. Leopard landing. We've got a Wolverine, a Shadowhawk, and a Leopard. How do I want to do this? Same strategy as before.
As instructed.
This is a good position for us to fight from. We can pick them off one at a time.
New target.
What do we got? Shadow Wolverine, a Marauder, and a Grasshopper. First sighting of one of those. Hang on, team. Hold fire. Him.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Incoming missile.
Hit the ground. My team is hitting the ground as well. Grab some aggro from that, please. I'm almost out of AC.
Reactor failure detected. Look out.
Let's cool in the water.
New target.
Never mind that. Let's get the Grasshopper. Nice hit.
New target. Grasshopper.
We've got your
The
target,
Marauder's got
Commander.
aggro on us. Oh no, it's the Wolverine. And it's not got aggro. It's going for the
Just
base.
took out that storehouse.
Target acquired.
Abandon that. We'll go for the Wolverine.
Updated.
Take an arm off.
Damage to the facilities is minor at the moment, Commander. But we cannot allow such damage to cascade. Do what you can to draw the enemies away.
Oh, okay, don't overheat. Someone finish that guy for me, please. I'm struggling. Oh, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Please don't fire at the Marauder team. What was the dragon doing that far up?
Have your target, Commander.
We're okay. As long as we don't get the Marauder in this as well. The Marauder's firing. Hang on, I'm going to try and get aggro from him if I can hit him. The Awesome doesn't block my shots. Where's the water? Behind me somewhere. Cooling, cooling. Quick. I'm leaving my team alone. Somebody off on the left is getting wrecked. Yep.
Additional tangos en route to your position, Commander.
I can't. There's the last of my AC gone. Come on, we need to get him down quick because there's more incoming. Hang on. I need you out of here. You're way too vulnerable. There we go. You're getting worse by the second. I don't know what that is, but it's got a lot of LRMs. There's something in our rear as well, a tank. That Orion is going so slow in retreat. Oh my god.
Now, my last kill's about to explode. On your target.
Go for me. Go for me. The Orion's just being an idiot. I don't know. He refuses to leave like I've told him to. We'll just ignore whatever that other thing is. It's nothing good, I'm sure, but at least it's not firing at the Orion right now.
Listen, it happens, but check your fire.
It's Crusader. Crap. I don't have any arms that I can punch with.
I'm going quick. I can't do anymore. I have to bail. Relocating to your order, Commander.
Leave. Leave this fight. Give me a lock on the bloody Awesome. I can't get him. Whatever. Yeah, okay. Awesome's getting torn apart. Still has one PPC at least. Oh, I'm really just embarrassing myself now. Why could I not get a lock on this guy? It's ridiculous. Don't overheat. Come on, he's one SRM. Oh, I thought that would kill him for sure. Ridiculous. Dragon's not in good shape. Everyone's getting shredded by this one idiot. I didn't look at his health. I just saw how little weapons he had and thought he was red. This is getting embarrassing. Kill him. He's way too close to the Orion. I need my team to kill whatever it was. There we go.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
Why am I this close to something that only has one weapon left and it's a short range weapon? What a mess. That was going so well. I lost one PPC. I don't know if he'll be injured or not. That was going really well, and then that last wave, man. The Crusaders are made of stone. They just do not drop. And then I was just being an idiot with heat. I'm used to the Thunderbolt is what I've been in recently. And that thing is packed with heat sinks. Or at least it doesn't have 2 PPCs. Yes! Grasshopper. Something cool to have, for sure. Oh, you know what? Hang on a second. Crusader changes things massively. Look at the armor on that, 380. This is 400 and something. Damage is in the 75 range. The damage on this is 100 plus. My god. I think we go for the Crusader. Okay, so what do we need replacements of? LM15s and SRM6s. None of which are available here. PPCs I need a replacement of. Could go for a second Hunchback, that's kind of pointless. And a Wolverine is also equally pointless. Would have liked that other Marauder. Too bad we won't get the Grasshopper. It was the last heavy we hadn't seen in the game. The Crusader's just, it's a great mech. I love a good missile boat for me. It allows me to get aggro from really far away and be out of the range of the enemy who is drawing themselves towards me because I'm the main threat, and they draw themselves through the crowd of friendly AI arrayed in front of me if I send them the correct orders. So it's a very good mech to use tactically single player. That is my opinion anyway. Let's, I don't need these, just, I don't know, whatever at this stage. Somehow I'm low on those, so let's get one. And some medium lasers, why not? Your opponents left no traceable evidence behind, and all of the downed pilots took their own lives before they could be apprehended. Who are we dealing with? Good question. Who are we dealing with? Which faction in the Inner Sphere would have a vested interest in two successor states resuming their war? Okay. Shame we can't get this. We were one salvage away, but I'm gonna be very happy with this thing. Such an iconic mech, the Crusader. I was doing damage, but I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Look, this guy was matching me, and yeah, he's in an awesome, but injured. 74 days. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Kill some Igors. AMS. 2 AMS. Tier 4s. Excellent. Super rare thing to have. Larger turbo compressors feed more reaction mass into the jet with increased compression efficiency and acceleration, and I just remembered. Didn't I get an upgrade that I wanted on everything? Fortified internal structure, yes. And we have the cash to spend it now, which was not true of most of the early game. Let's see about... We're going to Nestor next. I don't think we have... What's our time on Nestor? 27 days. We have an injury. Can I get through... It's a Warzone contract. Can we get through a Warzone with 3 pilots? Or do we go to this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to go to actually there. And then it is, let's say 1, 2, 3 to get back. So 10 that direction. This one is 1, 2, 3. And then to get back it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's better to go down here to Idaelid. Sounds like something from Oblivion, Tamriel. Time on these 2 jumps is not going to be enough to get you back online. Oh, it will be 60 days. Okay, yeah, we're going to go and get some repairs done. And we're going to get some upgrades done as well. This is how we will do it. Idaelid. Let's go. It's a shame. It means we won't be able to finish out 3021. We have some news regarding Thomas Maddock and a Cantina too. An elite pilot, apparently. Rachel Laird is here. We will look at her in a few decades' time. What am I doing? News. Here we go. Thomas Maddock revealed as new heir to Marek throne. In a statewide briefing in Procyon, Captain General Janos Maddock has officially appointed his son, Thomas Maddock, to be heir. I assure you he was not revealed. This was it was a well-kept secret. Thomas Merrick, 7th in line to the throne, never once conceived of the notion of one day becoming the Captain General. With a passion for technology, Thomas joined Comstar with his father's blessing at the age of 16 in 3006. He would later join the Explorer Corps, where he served for 7 years before acting as a deputy chief of various Comstar HBG stations. After the hardship of Anton Maddox's rebellion, causing a rift between the League's member states, Thomas, far removed from the turmoil, seems like the most logical choice. Talks began early this year as the Captain General began negotiating with Comstar for Thomas's release. Sources state Comstar finally agreed on the terms, hoping that Thomas would someday be an amicable ruler for the Freewells League. Like I said, this was not revealed. I think there was only like 4 people who knew outside of Comstar. 2 of which were Janos and Thomas themselves. Other than that, there was the Grand Duke of Oriente, whose name I forget, something Hallis. Christopher Hallis? He knew. And so did, I want to say, it was the head, close friend of Janos Maddox. I think his name was Shane Eastwick, head of the Maddox Commonwealth parliamentary voting bloc. And so we're getting ahead of ourselves here, but in the 3030s, Janos Maddox suffered a stroke and had to retire from office, or at least step back. And his son Duggan and his nephew Duncan vied with each other in court for their right to take on the position of Captain General, now that their father/uncle could no longer perform his duties. And then in 3031, Thomas pitched up, having been released from Comstar with a slip of paper with Janos' signature, proving that he was the designated heir, and this was a huge shock to all involved, and kicked off a very turbulent period in the Freewells League history. Well, there was already some other things going down by 3031, but that really is getting ahead of ourselves. Also, on this note here, sources state Comstar finally agreed in the terms, hoping that Thomas would someday be an amicable ruler for the Freewells League. Well, yeah, of course they did as Comstar, but for all their backstabbing and double dealing and nefarious plotting, even if Comstar was an entirely, truly neutral organization, everything above board, this is one of those things that you don't need to say was some master plot. I think it's just generally good business sense for any organization. Yeah, okay, so this guy who's a former employee of them, employees, maybe not the right words, part of their organization, is going to probably one day be a future successor state. Why wouldn't you be in support of that, even if you really were a true force for good within the inner sphere, and not perpetuating a constant state of warfare in secret? I don't think this is anything nefarious at this stage. Obviously, we know where it goes in a few decades' time. But yeah, I think this shouldn't be viewed as anything too sinister at this stage, even though the decisions that were made at this fateful meeting at Procyon would have ramifications for the inner sphere that nobody possibly could have conceived of at this point in time. I want to check that there's not a hero mech. Okay, right. I'm glad we came down here. We have cash to spend. Let's get this. I don't like the hot loaded. Maybe this thing will be fine for heat, but I don't see a lot of heat sinks here, so I suspect the answer is no, in which case I want LRM-15s and the better ones I've got, best ones I got. Tier 3s are good. Machine guns? What machine guns? I've got a bunch of... I'm going to be piloting this thing if it wasn't obvious already. Short burst medium lasers. I will take just standard medium lasers. I got some pulse, but that's not what I want for this thing. It's not only a single one of them, but that's fine. I may take these tier 3 standard lasers. Yeah, we will do. I do like the short pulse, but they're better. And now I need 2 SRM6s that match, which I may not have, because I just gave the few that I did have to that quarantine mech. That's very annoying. Okay, let's get the LRM and a machine gun ammo. Oh, we're actually low on this. Slightly problematic. And an SRM ammo, which we're not. And what I'm going to do here is strip those, and I think I'm going to retire the quarantine now and strip its mech parts. Hang on. Right, our rules say we must stick true to the character of the mech's design, so we can't just drop it for armor, and we can't throw in more LRMs. It's a short-range bunch, and frankly, I don't want to get rid of that. These are too heavy for it. Like I said, we're not sticking in anything that the mech wasn't designed for, and it wasn't designed for dropping armor to accommodate these 4 tons. I know there are plenty of field refits out there that do less changes than that, but these are our rules. I will take these. Hang on. Okay. I can't even look at my mechs here without cancelling all this work. Let's okay. Let's just queue that up. Hang on. Repairs need to be done as well. 2 million spent on this thing. It's lost its sense to yet. Basically 2 million just to get a new engine in. Okay. We can afford it. These guys, wow, took a beating. I kind of did wanted to use this quarantine one last time. I think we really need to retire Hunchback and Shadowhawk. They've come a long way. For the sake of our ears, let's retire the Shadowhawk. It was a good mech. It performed way better than I thought it would, and really helped us out to get this far into the campaign. I think we need to say goodbye to the Hunch as well. And I'll stick around with the quarantine, just in case. Yeah, okay. Let out. We're lucky this wasn't worse. If his side torso was cracked and took this damage, but crucially he did not lose a whole arm, which was packed with heat sinks as well. So this should be a simple enough fix. PPCs, I have 3 in reserve that are all higher tier now. Let's get that queued. Marauder definitely needs to be repaired. Dragon was managing alright. It wasn't doing a lot of damage, but it's soaking up damage. The Thunderbolt's back in the field now. Let's have a look at what is our active and what's reserve. Dragon should be reserve. And this thing needs to come off and get repairs. So I think this is going to be our Lance going into the next one. Oh no, it's not. I want to take the Crusader instead of this. So this is our backup Lance. Again, the Warhammer, its arms are a liability when PPCs are so scarce for us in our salvage only campaign. We've got to be careful about how we employ these mechs. We are in the Freeballs League right now, a nation which is notorious for having a shortage in PPCs, and you'll see most of the Matic variants of mechs on those that come with PPCs at standard have had them swapped for large lasers, including that Black Knight. Okay, and this we need to repair, but we may want to... Okay, we've got tons of them. This thing, I don't know what it is, but it always seems to take a lot of damage. Wow, hang on. The repair's done. And that's all it's going to cost. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if... wow, what a hideous paint scheme that is. I don't know if it's because the Orion... It's got a ton of armor, but it seems to have like a very large center torso hitbox, which just means it's constantly getting very badly damaged. Or maybe the AI, maybe it's got a powerful weapons loadout that the AI is thinking, but I mean, not really. 2 medium lasers, 2 SRM4s, and an AC-10. That's not a huge amount of firepower. So I think it's just by virtue of the size of the thing is making it such a target that means it's constantly getting trashed. Okay, we've spent enough time here. Something I do need to check out though, Grasshopper, where are you? This is the standard one, I think, 2780, produced just at the end of the Amaris Civil War. Originally a rush job intended for both overt and covert operations on Terra, difficulties integrating several stealth systems delayed the chassis until after the climactic end of the Amaris coup. With necessity no longer a driving force, its stealth systems were stripped out, and the somewhat unorthodox chassis began its distribution to the regular army. Unorthodox, it's got an LRM-5 in the head there, and a kind of side cockpit view. It's a cool looking mech, I like it a lot. Somewhere, capable of leaping over difficult terrain and able to sustain long operations with minimal resupply, the Grasshopper is still found in the armies of most houses, despite its factory being abandoned during the Second Succession War. There's a good anthology of short stories centered around a single Grasshopper mech that follows it through the ages from its very first construction in 2780. And it's just one specific mech, not the whole class. I mean, just an individual model. And yeah, you see some of the big events in its timeline as a machine, and also in the Inner Sphere as successive pilots take over the controls. We definitely made the right decision taking the Crusader. It might have slightly less armor, but it's got way more firepower than just that. That's pretty much worse in every way than our Thunderbolt in terms of firepower. One more medium laser, but I like the larger LRM and the machine guns. Okay, we're done. Let's go check out what our hero mech is. We've got 33 million to spend. No bills are due for a little while. And then we will jump up and finish this region. Oh, hello! Oh, hi, I suppose. 21 million for a medium laser, an SRM4, a large laser, an LRM15, and a single PPC, and a 13-year-old's paint job here. Okay, alright. With unequaled precision and speed for its 80-ton weight class, Daniel Peterson's, with an apostrophe missing, awesome, pretty baby, was the master of hard-hitting, frontline combat, easily outstripping other variants in both speed and maneuverabilities. Oh, it has some speed, okay. Even veteran pilots are caught by surprise. So it's had its weapons replaced by a bigger engine by the looks of things then, and a ton of armor strapped on. By 3015, dozens of enemy pilots had been outflanked and outmaneuvered by the Awesome, with a pretty paint job, leaving their charred remains as a testament to their hubris. Do you know what? This is a waste of money, but it's also the Awesome I'm going to use in our party because we have such a shortage on PPCs, and the Marauder is a good mech in its own right. I think I might use this because it's slightly less likely to just lose 3 PPCs at a turn. And that armor will... Okay, we're buying it. We've never turned down a hero mech yet. And we don't have 2. I don't think I've ever seen more than 1 pop up. At least Medic is friendly to us. There's another grass. Oh no, it's a charger. Okay. Well, there goes all our hard-earned cash. 496. I can't tell you what its repair is right now. The bills are getting up there, aren't they? Do we trash? Maybe I think we need to get rid of the dragon, really. Yeah, the dragon does less armor and less firepower than the quarantine. Okay, we're gonna go to... Oh, okay, it's just another hero. Nestor there. And finish this off. We have no more news. It's Christmas Eve. And it will soon be 3022, which gives us 4 years left to finish this story. Time is ticking. Let's go to Nestor. Okay, here we are. New Year's Eve, we have some news. Pirate State Morgrain's Volkrit. I never know how to pronounce this. Volkrit? Volkrit sounds right to me. Valkyrie. Morgrain's Valkrit. Formed from Oberon defectors. Incensed at the male dominance in the Oberon Confederation, and after the desertion of her lover, the self-proclaimed Pirate King Red Jack Ryan in 3018, Maria Morgraine, former lieutenant of the Confederation, has broken away from Oberon rule. Seemingly following suit with the Pirate Kingdom of Butte Hold, Maria and a handful of loyal outlaws have settled on the frozen world of Gotterdammerung II, and unofficially declared it the capital of their new pirate kingdom, Morgraine's Valkyrit. Surrounding systems are keeping a close eye on at the Barrens region. I don't think it's called the Barrens region yet, and won't be until after the clan invasion. Barrens region of space, as over the years it seems like more and more pirate groups are attempting to establish independent states that terrorize the innocent in this pocket of the periphery. It is January 27th. We have a war zone here, a suspected... Hang on. I want to show you where that was. So here's the Oberon Confederation. Here's where Red Jack Ryan ended up. Here's Gotterdammerung over here. Morgraine's Valkyrit. And up here you got Von Strang's world as well. Von Strang. Yeah, lots of little... Star's End is another independent pirate region. So this was all once upon a time part of the Rimworld's Republic. In fact, I think Apollo, there it is, former capital of the Rimworld's Republic, seized along with many other border worlds by the Leiden Commonwealth halfway through the Star League Civil War. It's a long way away, 174 days to get there. You know what? I don't think we can finish this campaign in time. It's starting to look like it might not be possible, because with this much travel time, just to go in straight lines, let alone jump around and do the missions, I think we end up here at the end, roughly. Okay, well, we won't worry about it. We'll keep going as best we are able. Nothing there. Contracts. Warzone. A suspected false flag raid has dropped onto this planet. Intercept and engage the raiders. Hold position for as long as you are able. Your battle ROM footage may allow us to determine whether the raiders' identities are legitimate or falsified. The fact that we're killing Maddock here or losing reputation with them suggests that they are not that they are legitimate, but whatever. We won't put it past them. Marek just gets angry at us for no reason. You saw with that awesome how much cash we lost. We need to get it back. So we're going to take max cash now, and with 2 assault mechs and the Crusader, I don't think we need to worry about salvage for a little while. Probably not. It's a shame that the hero wasn't a slightly different assault, but there's no point in getting upset about it.
Heavy weather warning is in effect, Commander. Your visibility will be compromised out there.
I want the Crusader. It's not even repaired. And it won't be for some time. Well, that answers that question then. I'm taking the awesome. Where are you, the PB, pretty baby? I will need to check the weapons loadout before we go. You guys, as we've said before, have a habit of getting your limbs blown off. What is the heaviest loadout we can now field? 305 tons. We're finally getting up there. That's a lot of PPCs. Do we go in all PPC? Why not? Why not? Oh no, these guys need skills. I need to not just be silly. We've said before, you need ballistics. It's your last skill. So let's keep you in the thing that's got the ballistics. Does this have ballistics? No, it doesn't. Missiles. You're going to be in this. And you have a very slim chance of getting some missiles and machine gun. Okay, 305 tons. Let's do this. Hang on. Pretty baby. Here we go. PPC is right arm. This needs to be thumb. Oh, okay. There. Why not? That needs to be... Where are the lasers? Head laser can be my small laser button. Left torso, large laser. Okay. That's fine. I can keep track of 6 weapons groups like this. Well, 5 plus melee, I suppose. I think I've gone through it before, where I've got left and right click for left and right arms or torsos, however it is. Then I've got a thumb button, which I like to use for my SRMs, or whatever a third torso-mounted weapon might be. I've got a left control is for my LRMs, and then left shift is for anything short range, like small lasers or machine guns, because I can hold it down with my pinky while still using the rest of my fingers to do controls, and then my right, the mouse is just constantly tracking. So it's kind of like a press and forget button. It works really well, I found, at least in my head. Let's begin.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure.
Okay, I'm prepared. Is it going to be foggy out there? Look at the lighting in here, it's weird. PPC Lance, let's go. Oh yeah, we swapped the Marauder for the Orion, I forgot already. Pretty baby. What do we got? Phoenix and a Rifleman, wow. And they're not red health. But we're up against assaults already.
Additionally, while you hold them off, the Lyran commanders will run scans on your battle run recordings. Hopefully, it will provide some insight into who exactly our enemy is.
Moving into formation, Commander.
Oh, okay.
Focusing to shared target. Targeted mech heavily damaged. We'll be scrapped in no time.
Take that side torso off. Bad aim. Okay, hang on. So my team get aggro for a second.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
One less small laser to worry about from him. Those bloody cannons in the base. Oh my god, what a racket. Don't know why I'm wasting time going for the small laser, just blast through his core.
Target destroyed.
Let's move away from those. That is massively annoying. Apparently there's two enemies somewhere on the map. Just a bit of peace and quiet. Oh, there they are. Okay, right, fine. Hang on. This looks like a half decent spot for one for the trees. Maybe down there? Let's hang on. How... What the hell was that firing? What was that? From the gloom, there's like an AC... I want to get away from these cannons. There's more on this side of the base as well. It's ridiculous. What are they even firing at up there? Stupid.
Regrouping as requested.
I'll missile them from here. No, I won't missile them apparently. I'll get this guy then. Come on, I don't want to be taking damage.
Oscar Mike.
Down there in the canyon again. Canyons are good defense.
Target acquired.
Let's go this way. That's what I want to be, down there. Right, I'm gonna go hunt my missing guy. Look at the speed of this awesome.
Target acquired.
Managed to hit him somehow. There.
Target destroyed.
On our way.
Just get away from these cannons. My god.
Lance repositioning to requested.
Oh my god, I haven't reached the target. Ay, 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 ay. I gotta go back into this nonsense. It doesn't help that this music is too loud.
Stay sharp, MechWarriors. Ally Command reporting Force enemy movement is projected to hit your location at
Where is
any
it landing?
moment. Time to
Miles
run out
away.
there.
Good. Perfect. Whatever's coming out, we can draw them in. I legitimately might run to the corner of this map just to get the most distance so I can actually think.
Grid received.
What do we got?
Target Marauder.
Not a good thing. Oh, long range. Okay. That might change how we do this. Let's go around the corner to the left then.
Moving as instructed.
Location order received. Let's move.
Okay, we're away from those cannons. I'm happier now.
We're moving.
No, no, they're long range. Let's get behind the rocks. Okay,
Target
they're
acquired.
closing. Looks like Rifleman might get here slightly quicker. Trees are a slight issue, but it won't be if we stick around here long. Are they already coming over? What did you just shoot? I don't know what that was flying through the air.
New target Rifleman.
I'm hearing lasers being fired. What's going on? Don't overheat yourselves now, guys. I'm not even in view.
Let's move.
I can't tell whether they're going to come over there or around the left.
Relocating to nav point.
Team is... How did the Orion take that much damage?
Target acquired.
All units, hostile mix inbound.
Okay, they are coming.
Copy that. Let's move.
Too close now. Let the madness begin.
Target
We're
acquired.
on your target.
And we're
Commander.
off. Bring him down fast, team. Before his buddy gets here. Nice.
Target dis-
Copy.
And another.
Lads, target identified.
Sorry, Orion. Wait a second, team.
Falling in file
Wait a second.
formation, Commander.
He's there. I can see him. If he's going to do this, well, team, come on.
We've got your target, Commander.
He's stuck in a rock. Take that side torso off. There he goes. I think I was doing more damage to my team than they were. Why am I going for the leg? Cockpit that guy. I think I got his cockpit actually. LRMs are great for that once they've kind of been cored. Can usually count on at least one hitting.
Nav point received. Let's go.
Warhammer's fine.
Additional forces
Orion's
entering
fine.
the engagement area, Commander.
Somehow I didn't do any
Be on the
damage
lookout
to
for them.
the Orion's back. Or this guy's back. Oh, I wonder if LRMs do 0 damage at that range because they've not been armed. That's how it is in the lore. When you hear this noise, they're not.
That mech is on our kill list. You know what to do. Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location.
I should have
Stay
scanned.
frosty, Commander.
Oh my god, another 3.
Our
Okay,
employer wants
Grasshopper,
this area
the javelin.
cleared of all tanks.
That's not going to reach him. Don't know what I was thinking there.
Lads, target engaged. Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
Nice.
Target is down.
Okay, Grasshopper, I forgot what the other thing was. A javelin apparently, and an SRM-20.
Moving with the lance.
This is the right place to do this battle. We are kind of a medium range build with the PPCs.
Target acquired.
Grasshopper's miles away, that's good for us. Javelin will be an easy kill. There's an SRM in the terrain. It's in the canyon, I think. It doesn't seem like it's below ground, so happy with that. There he is.
Wilco, focusing fire.
Target destroyed.
Sorry, I clipped you again. I think I'm hitting your arms actually, but
Target acquired.
you're too far. Range on the LRMs is about 900. They run out of fuel if you fire anything further away. More spawns. Let's hope this grasshopper gets here before whatever this new thing is. Leopard landing looks quite far off. Yes, there's a
Acquired.
locust way in the distance over there, plus 2 to 4 mechs coming at this leopard. Grasshopper should get here before any of the others do.
We're on the move.
6 enemies to kill, 2 of them mechs, one's an SRM carrier, so at most 3 guys came out of that leopard. We might have all the remaining. Yep.
Locust.
What are we dealing with? Treb, Banshee, and a Hunch J. Those are 2 LRM builds, but I think at this range we should be good. Oh, take it back. There's more mechs than I realize. The SRM tank just died somehow for reasons unknown. We could be dealing with 5 mechs at once if that locust arrives here. So we definitely want to be close range to nullify the 2 LRM carriers, the Hunchback and the Treb. Banshee was a 3E, I think, so not too dangerous.
New target catapult.
Let's start firing at him.
Eagle's Nest. Visual confirmation on mercenary forces. We're on your target, Commander.
Oh,
New
we've
target
been flanked.
Hunchback.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Incoming missile.
Give me a lock.
Light target eliminated.
Target
Shared
acquired.
target
We need to be further left. I don't want anyone else coming around from that direction, getting us in the back. I just took a cockpit hit.
Incoming missile.
Fire everything.
Reactor failure detected. Look out.
Someone is coming that direction. Okay, what have we got? A Hunch is flanking, a Treb, a Banshee, and a Catapult. Catapult is... Oh, there's a lot of medium lasers in with those LRMs. Was anyone hot loaded? I didn't see. That Hunch is flanking. I need to kill him first if he does come that way.
Target acquired.
Oh, forget it.
Firing on the commander's requested target.
Incoming missile.
Just do what we can. Let's start moving. I just punched there. That's not what I want to do. We're going to leave the Hunchback.
Incoming missile.
Banshee next. Catapult is hiding. I'm going to get this guy. My sight also open. I'm about to lose a lot of weapons. So is he. Come on.
Detected.
Oh my god. Holy hell. Okay, let's determine what little rear armor I've got left on this guy. What have I got left? PPC. Crucially, I didn't lose the PPC. I may still have time for that though.
Those that kill together, stay together.
Holy hell. Let's check our team. I don't know what that other awesome's doing all the way back there.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Team group up.
Moving out.
Well, Pretty Baby is out of it as soon as he arrived here. I have quite a significant fire blazing on the left side of my cockpit. Thankfully, that's about half a mile away, the width of this thing. Everyone is good apart from me there. I needed to split my fire because otherwise, with them coming at 2 angles, I needed them firing at front armor on both of us and not a Hunchback medium lasering us in the back. I still have LRMs. I can do this. If he wants to play this game, he can hit back, but I don't think he's clever enough to do so. We're going to need to run. This thing still has legs, so it's the quickest mech, funnily enough. It's kind of mad for an awesome, but... I may just stay here and pick this guy off. Let's get another salvo off, come on. Not quite. These awesomes, I think I just retire them to support duty because they're not thrilling me. I would feel like I could have done this better with that Crusader, really, to be honest.
Positioning on you, Commander.
I haven't got all day for this. My team has health.
Grid location received. We're Oscar Mike.
Something about the way Shenzhen talks reminds me of Call of Duty characters from the early noughties or the mid noughties. Alright, let's get in there, team.
Requested target ID received. Engaging.
He's outside of medium razor range, so we can just kill him with relative ease here. Cracked. Careful, Orion. You're gonna go in.
Getting into formation, Commander.
Oh, hello. He's found me now. Get behind cover.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Okay, we're moving. You guys stay here.
Commander, sorry. Going to requested.
Hold on. Okay, good. They're behind cover from that, and I will be too. Pretty Baby was kind of the sacrificial lamb of this mission play. I think this might be our last one of the episode as well, unless we get another transmission. We did do 1-2 phase hide award quest earlier. No threats here. And if this is the end, well, we will find out shortly. They're at range.
Good work. The majority of their forces have been crippled, and I believe you've gathered enough information to analyze.
I think we played that well. We just had some misfortune on us becoming the priority target and just getting shredded. I want to be in the Crusader, to be honest. Pretty Baby is going on support. It probably is a good support mech with the LRMs and a PPC. And it's fast as well, unlike the other awesome, which is constantly lagging behind. Charger, could have had one of those, and a Banshee as well. Another Grasshopper. But we're not getting any. We needed that cash. So let's take a PPC. Said many times now, that's what we need more than anything. A closer look at the footage you captured has given us some concrete data regarding the situation. We are working on some models and we'll get back to you as soon as we have something to share. We're doing the damage. Everyone's healthy, that's what matters. Okay, we have one more then. The Nellis Academy. There's a sequence of a trilogy of books, I think, called the Nellis Academy Incident, but that's like Dark Age era, so I've never read them. One day I will. The False Flag, Part 2. Although the attackers have tried to obscure their identity, Safe believes it has unmasked them. So there's good cooperation here between Maddock and Steiner. Think about what could have been. They are suspected to be members of a Draconis elite strike team from House Kurdita. That is not who I was expecting. How they managed to infiltrate so effectively is still unknown. Unfortunately, even if a member of this team is defeated and apprehended, they will carry no elements on their person that can be traced back to the Draconis Combine, thus avoiding an international incident. So the only way to stop these false flag raids is to destroy the Death Squad outright, especially their leader. Is it really going to be an international incident at this point? If we are getting this briefing from Steiner, and apparently they got their information from Safe, the Freewells Lake, they know who's responsible. Should just confront it directly. If even one operative escapes, they will foment a war and rebellion along the border for years to come. This kill order is not a command we issue lightly, but the price must be paid. The Dest force must be destroyed. There are none as fanatical or skilled as Dest operatives, so be ready. I will do. Last mission. Have we already crossed the border? No, but we're going to finish up our time in the Freewells League. It has been quite an adventure, quite a slog in some places, but we have finally got through it. Oh, you know what? I've just said that. We're going to be returning to Sheridan for the start of the next episode, but no matter. Let's go to Hyde. It is 20 days away. Let's queue up what we can before we go. Oh my god. Let's not queue up that then. 20 days, perfect. 9 days, even better. And 7 days, well done Warhammer. This is going to be on retire. And, oh, the Crusader's still not ready. Ah, frustrating. Okay, no matter. We will make a lance like this, I think. Actually, you know what? Bring back the Thunderbolt. That was good. And you can go there. You're a bit more survivable. That'll be a lance to end this. Let's go. 2 jumps. Hang on. Did I actually queue up all the repairs? Yes. The ones I wanted anyway. It's now March 2022, I think, sometime. Oh no, February 28th. Okay, it's not quite. One more thing to do. Contracts. Where are you? Assassination. Eliminate the Dest commander and their entire unit with extreme prejudice. This is the only way to prevent war with between the Leiden Commonwealth and the Freewells League. Let's go. Kurita already hates us. We need cash. Lots of it. That is a big payout, an assassination mission.
Weather commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
If we might want to change how we're going to do this if it's an assassination mission. You know what? We won't. We won't overthink it. Thunderbolt. And you're going to be the Marauder. Okay, here's our team. Did I ever put I did put the large laser back on this guy, the good one. It's a slightly better range now on that. The PPCs as well. 295 is plenty tonnage.
Not far from the landing zone is Tai-E Jules Tanaka, the commanding officer of a Curitan elite strike team. He's leading his troops under disguise in hopes of triggering a full-blown war between Marek and Steiner. You need to eliminate him and his troops in order to fully bury this plot.
Well, let's hope there's no werewolves around because we've got a blood moon overhead. We have 2 bases, but only 1 target. Wow, okay. I see a mech. I think that's a shutdown loader mech, actually. Which one do we think he's going to be at? Probably that larger compound. And if he is, I want to move along the eastern edge of this, the western edge of this. Oh, this is a cliff. Okay, along the western edge of this map.
Route is blocked, Commander.
What are you talking about?
Nav point received. Let's go.
And only engage 1 at a time. That's too far away for anyone to have spawned in garrison. I need to remind myself I'm in a different mech again. Let's end this plot and end the... what's my range on this?
Target destroyed.
Someone kill that.
Target acquired.
Incoming.
One of our assigned targets is flying in.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Oh, my team is no longer pursuing.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Right, we are within range for them to spawn. This is a good baddie to keep between us and them.
Target
They've spawned.
acquired.
This does not look like the base. Whoa! Our first Atlas. Maybe there is the base.
Target acquired.
How do we want to do this?
Grid received.
Let's deal with him first. While I think about what we're going to do. Kill that
Target
bastard.
destroyed.
Let's shell him. You guys get over at our view. I'm going to LRM him from far.
Detecting unidentified mechs in the area. Moving in to investigate.
What was that he was firing there? Flamer?
Incoming missile.
Okay, I see an Igor moving in as well. How do I want to play this?
Target acquired.
Focus target
Deal with
has
him.
been updated.
I think that's our target. It's our first Atlas. He's elite.
Incoming missile. Target
Target is down.
acquired.
Get this guy in my rear.
Shoot target.
Target destroyed.
I think we stand here and just shell him as a group.
Received. Let's move.
I don't want to advance if I don't need to.
Target acquired.
Why is there so many little guys standing around?
We're rolling to rendezvous.
You should not be holding fire, team.
Destroyed.
Bad aim. Let's try.
Incoming missile.
I can't salvage this because I haven't paid any unsalvage.
Lance target.
Clearly my guys are just not going to fire if I don't tell them to. I don't want to charge down there though. He had a lot of small support. Sorry.
Incoming missile.
Don't know why I'm firing SRMs at this range. I'm fine with him just getting into an LLM battle with me. What's the range of my... about 750. We've got enough PPCs going in on him. I want to stay up top, actually.
Target acquired.
Kill this.
New target dragon.
Oh, okay, that's why I didn't want to go in. He's not alone. He's got 2 dragons with him. I don't know what's going on up front. I ain't got time to look.
The outsider scum have greatly damaged my mech.
Down.
Destroyed.
Good work, Commander. It seems like you may have very well prevented a full-scale war. It's rare that we can feel good about this job.
Oh,
But I think today
change of plan.
is one of those exceptions.
That's where they're landing. We run.
Now let's pack it in before their friends arrive.
2 dragon ends. Oh, not everyone's moving.
Engaged.
Damn it! I've mucked up my team there. Okay, it's a fire starter. Not a good thing to be shooting us in the back. Go for me. You just run. Hang in there, team. Awesome is fine. Orion's okay. Our first Atlas to end, reputation 10. Whoa. That went, yeah, it went well. I don't think I played very well, though. But whatever. We had the right approach. Moving on that edge allowed us just to engage one at a time. And crucially, that's where he was located. Didn't have any salvage, so I didn't bother trying to salvage that guy. I'll take a medium laser, why not? Didn't we have low ammo on something? It was like machine gun or something. Why not that? This death squad will not plague us anymore. The Draconis Combine will deny its involvement in these incidents, of course, but we know the truth, and we shall not forget. Steiner never forgets. 5 million T-bills, very low damage. We played it well. I got a level up in PPC. Everyone's healthy. And it's a good way to end. Know that you've earned the gratitude of 2 great houses. Representatives from both of our governments will be sure to leave favourable reports with the Mercenary Review Board. We really built a good reputation for ourselves, and we are starting to build a relationship with Steiner as well. But we have a couple things just back across the border to wrap up the Freeballs League at the start of the next episode. This is Reputation Tier 11. So is this one, and I think that one too. Those are the 3 high reward quests. Each one I think has 2 to 3, probably the latter. And then there's also a trio of campaign missions. Ooh. Oh, that's Reputation 12 up there. Okay, right, yeah. So there's a trio of campaign missions around this part of space. So next time I'm going to mix things up and do things a little bit differently. Leave the campaign missions till the end, because we're no longer responding to a distress call. And I'll do all the hide awards first, and then wrap up with those 3 campaign missions in quick succession. And then there'll be a 4th one immediately afterwards to begin our Reputation 12 part of the playthrough. That is the plan as it stands. We've got one other thing we want to check. Apparently there was a Warhammer on the field, our first Warhammer K. We were against Kurita for the first time there. I didn't see, who did we lose reputation with at the end? Kurita, was it? It didn't make sense that we were losing it with Matic until then, since we were both in on the fact that it wasn't really them involved. So this swaps the... Oh no, it just strips the machine guns and puts in 2 small lasers, but I feel like there's less mediums as well. Oh no, the Warhammer has small lasers regardless, so this is just stripping the ammo and sending it in. Doesn't even get any more firepower for it. So maybe a little bit of more ammo for the SRM-6? Who can say? Somebody can, I'm sure. Atlas, where are you? One of the last mechs we don't have on our database. I was really hoping to get everything in there before the first newly produced mech becomes available. I think the only thing we're missing now is the Zeus, which we may not see given that we're going to be working for Steiner as opposed to against them. Is there another assault mech I'm missing? Possibly. Cyclops, Banshee, we've got both of them. 100-tonners, Wolf Dragoons ones we haven't seen, but they don't spawn regularly anyway. So we really have seen every chassis now apart from the Zeus. When General Alexander Kerensky laid down the design specifications for the Atlas in 2755, he decreed it should be a mech as powerful as possible, as impenetrable as possible, and as ugly and foreboding as conceivable, so that fear itself will be our ally. Well, you heard how much I got into a panic there when I saw the Atlas at the bottom of the hill. He wasn't wrong. The Atlas met those ambitions, and from its first deployments would grow a terrifying reputation. Heavily armored, heavily armed, and heavily feared, the Atlas is a lumbering monstrosity of firepower. One day we'll have one in our force, I'm sure of it, but not at the moment. We want to get back up to, well, that awesome cost us 22 million. We might get a more expensive hero mech than that, so what I would like to get is credits up to about 30, potentially as high as 40 million C-bills. We've got enough in reserve that we can sell mechs, so 30 million should be enough, and then I will go back to salvaging mechs. I think that is the right way to play. If we get more hero mechs before then, though, we might need to continue with cash for a little while. But that really does wrap up everything for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I will be back hopefully tomorrow, where we will be making a start on Reputation 11 missions. And I hope you will join me for that. Thanks again for watching.